the city on the map. But I'm rich when I
All right, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up to everybody. How are we doing tonight? How are we doing tonight? Thank you guys for joining in on my live tonight. Thank you for joining in. Happy Sunday, guys. It's August 23rd. Anywhere in the world that you are, big up on a damn self, guys. Thank you for joining in, guys. On your way in, make sure that we are liking up the live, please, and thank you. Subscribe to the channel if we are new, and make sure that we are buying and we are streaming Masicka music on all major platforms, guys. Brian Douglas in the building. How are you doing? Bless up, Mellz. Bless up to you, Brian Douglas. It's a pleasure to have you here. How are we doing, guys? How are we doing? What's going on? What's going on? What's happening in the streets, guys? Masicka playing chess. Dancehall war heats up while Masicka Forever Rain keeps raining, guys. And I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, what's going on? With Skillibeng, is he quiet? Like, what's going on? Like, intents come out, disembrawling, and I don't understand. Is it what debate was just for Masicka? I don't understand. You get disembrawling, and I don't hear anything out of you after that crappy song. And just in case that you guys are wondering what's going on, what's happening, the people in the street are still trolling Skillibeng because, like, what, bro? Like, what did you really put out there for the public to see? But I honestly think that, guys, he's so inexperienced, spent too much time abroad, and think he knows how the ground runs. And that's just not how it is, people. So, guys, check in the building. We have a ton of things to talk about tonight, guys, as we also focus on Forever Rain. Don't forget, guys, we're not about to be distracted here and not focus on what is afoot as it relates to our album, guys. Remember, first week is already behind us. We don't know what the numbers look like as yet. We don't know how Masicka did for the first week, but I'm hopefully that he did great numbers as far as the album is concerned. A beautiful body of work. And guys, a little birdie, like, I've seen a post on a platform that mentioned that, you know, critics are saying that Masicka Forever Rain album is the album of the year. I don't know what you guys are thinking. I don't know what you guys feel about that, but again, I have not listened to all the albums of the year, but you know, your girl is pretty confident about when it comes to Masicka Forever Rain. Beautiful body of work. If you, by the way, if you have not buy the album as yet, are we kidding? Are you kidding me? Like, if you have not bought the album as yet, like, what are we doing? So make sure that we buy the album already, guys, and we are streaming it, and we are streaming it properly. You guys already know Spotify is where it's at, and when it comes to Spotify, you guys know that Masicka popped up on the Spotify top 10 for Forever Rain album, and we were just so elated for that because, of course, when it comes to the music, we don't just want to keep it in one area, but we want to spread it abroad, guys. You know, oh, Mellz always say we want to keep the music at the four winds, the four corners of the earth when it comes to Masicka. So you feel like, guys, Masicka playing chess, fresh out of the Barclays, guys, little over a week, and we're just chilling like a villain while we're out here promoting our album. No distraction, as they sent a messenger. But that messenger got a rat on because that message that was sent literally hit the floor. We didn't care for that message. And then there were other attacks on its way. I hear, by the way, people, I heard that Ritical, you know, well, I've seen a preview of Ritical. I've seen where Ritical is now joining in on the fun of what's happening in dancehall. And I saw where another artist, he popped up. I don't know who he is. I've never seen him before, but he popped up. And he's throwing jabs at everybody, including Masicka. Bro, I don't know who that is, bro, but it seems like, you know, Masicka what the dancehall target at this moment in time, the hottest artist right now. Let's go at him. Tool for tool, nail for nail. That's what they're really out here doing. So, guys, ton of things to talk about tonight. One said loyalty in the building. How are you doing? Big up yourself, you know. Thank you for joining in on the live tonight. One said loyalty, say one said Mellz. Big up yourself. O'Neill Wilmot in the building. How are you doing, O'Neill? Hope you had a great day today. One Crowd Nation, that is it. How are we feeling, guys? Are we still streaming the album? Hopefully we still are, guys. Couldn't help but, you know, had to check to see how Masicka is literally doing over there when it comes to being on the charts. You when it comes to chart is also one of my thing, one of my place of checking to see how the artist is doing on a global aspect. And as you guys can see here, where we are trending from, right? Number one, we have in Kingston, saying also we still around the grung, right? We have to dance a yard before we dance abroad. Nobody telling no otherwise. Right, so here we have it, Kingston around the grung, New York, and we have Georgetown there, we have London, Nairobi, and we also have Accra, number 6 there. Hold on, wrong button. And number 7, we have Spanish Town. We're on the ground, of course. Toronto, yes, you know, that's our city, our town. Portmore, absolutely makes sense. We're on the ground. And we have in the top 10, we have Port of Spain holding down that number 10 spot there. And we can go on and on, but let's just keep it number 10 for now. And as we love to talk about the mere fact that, you know, these are things that are important, especially when it comes to promoters, so they can literally know, all right, then where do I need to book this artist, or where, how is the artist gravitating, towards the charts and things like that in terms of when it comes to booking. And a lot of people, they may say things like, oh, I would love to see him in this town, in that area. But guys, when it comes to where people are listening from, believe me when I tell you, it's absolutely important. And as you guys know, when it comes to Nairobi is always one of those places that I always mention, that when it comes to Masicka, we need to see Masicka in Nairobi, ASAP Rocky in Kenya, Nairobi, of course. And you know how we feel about that UK show, definitely in London. And as you guys are seeing right now, critics would also have it too, that we need a show in Jamaica. We need a show in Jamaica, maybe not necessarily Kingston, but we definitely need a show in Jamaica as well. A headliner show in Jamaica as well. Especially, I played a video, matter of fact, last night about this lady. She was talking about the show per se, that the Barkley show, and she was talking about the mere fact that the show was sold out. The show was incredible based on what she saw online. And don't forget that there was a lot of people like herself that did not get the chance to go to the show because of different reasons. So I do believe, especially the mere fact that we know that Kingston is a place where, we run and we govern the ground right now. I would believe that in Jamaica right now, a show would be exceptional in that area. So just to kind of like sidetrack from that a little bit here, based on how we are trending, how we are doing on the charts here, how Masicka is doing, as you guys can see here, on a roll. No surprise, dear people, because when it comes to on a roll, you know that, guys, out of the block, that's a song that literally everybody is taking on to. As far as a breakout song from the album, One Somebody, I'm not surprised at that either, because One Somebody was definitely on that top trending song when it comes to the album as well. People are still gravitating to, and absolutely love this song as well. Slip and Slide holding on the number 3 spot there. Pointless number 4. Guys, don't fall asleep on Pointless. Don't fall asleep. I'm telling you, this song, literally, if you're going through some things, guys, some things happened to you in the past or whatever, Pointless is that song. I tell you, it literally grabbed me right off the bat. And Pointless number 4 holding on that spot. Bossy, as you guys can see, number 5. Oak Tree number 6. We have 16 at number 7. We have White at number 8. White's at number 8. So really and truly, guys, we have an album literally pushing Whites to number 8 to show you how impactful this album is. Because normally when it comes to a song like Whites, it's always holding on to the top 3 position. And to literally see even a song like Bossy, guys, literally push Whites to a number 8 spot. That is something that you should never take lightly, guys. And then we have Cross the Waters at number 9. And at number 10, we have Shaka Zulu. So as you guys can see, because a lot of times when you look at the charts and you look at different artists, what you would have realized, guys, a lot of times, even if they have an album promoting or whatever the case may be, rather, they have a whole lot of older song trending, right, in their top 5 and in their top 10. And we're like, all right then, but for the past 10 years or for the past 8 years, like, you're telling me that this song is still here? What about your new projects? What about what's going on right now? And like I always say, guys, when it comes to an artist, especially when you're taking on a title, right, of levels to this thing, and you're talking about, oh, you're running the ground and you're running the space. When we look at your global chart, This is what it's supposed to look like, where you have a whole bunch of your new songs taking over while we push your older songs to the side. Right. So as we can see here, love how this top 10 look right here, people. And we can say, and 16 is not from the album, absolutely not. But when it comes to 60, we know that it's a newer release song that was released, from Masicka and Squash there. And we know that Whites is gonna always be holding on to their life, because with a song like Whites, oh my God, it seemed to not be going anywhere, and we don't want it to go anywhere. We just want to keep the momentum where that is concerned. And if we should take things a little bit deeper, we can check to see, let's see what's going on in New York right now, because we want to check on those major cities and see what songs are trending over there. I'm not so much necessarily checking to see like where in New York per se people are listening from, but looking at the songs that pops up on the chart here. And as you guys can see for yourself, here, real kid, big up yourself. How are you doing tonight? Hope you have a great day. Brian Douglas also says that album playing nonstop as it's supposed to. Brian, it's a day-to-day ritual. It's a day-to-day ritual. Believe me when I tell you. And it's not like we are being forced, to listen to this album for no reason at all, right? Because, I, guys, I remember when such and such album dropped, and I know that other vloggers, were talking about, guys, make sure so not stream the album, make sure not stream the album. Maybe truth and in fact, people were not interested in listening to such and such album, right? I'm talking about albums that have dropped before us, because the body of work is just not what they would have expected. And I've seen people from other camps come out and they talk about, their albums, right? And you know maybe not all albums that been released, and I won't quote unquote call any names where that is concerned, but there was a specific album where people were being begged to stream the album, and literally, we were like, what the hell happened? It's like, so it's all about the good music, the good vibration. And I'm so happy when it comes to Masicka. Literally, I heard somebody came out of the blocks the other day and they were like, oh, it's official. Masicka is literally the king of albums. And it's something that the ones have been saying for a while. I don't understand, like, why is that so strange or weird to people? And this is not me, Mellz, saying that, you won't have artists that put together great body of work, but we're talking about great, consistent body of work. Easily, it was a 3 out of 3 for us. For 3-8, Generation of Kings, and now we have Forever Rain. 3 exceptional body of work, and we're happy to say that this is indeed a classical album, something that suits everybody, right? So as you can see from my chart right here, in New York, as you can see, Honor Roll on top, One Summer Day, Slip and Slide number 3, Bossy. So this chart here is almost similar compared to the global, except for I would say Whites would have been at number 8, but it's at number 5 here. Pointless would have been at number 4. And what Bossy would have been at number 5? Remind me, guys. I don't remember. But as you guys can see, when it comes to the different spaces, all new Masicka songs we can see to show you how he's trending, and he's definitely trending in the right direction. No older songs for you to wonder, but how come? But how come he has a whole album out, but yet still his older song is what is literally there on trending? No, people. What you're literally seeing there is absolutely new songs from the album and just us taking over. Let's go to Canada for a second, because Canada is one of our hub as well. Toronto, to be specific. And again, as you guys can see here, on a roll, Psalms a Day. As you guys can see, the trend of the 2 songs that is leading out from the album. As you guys can see, on a roll is there as well. Still have Bossy and Slip and Slide in the conversation, number 3 and number 5, which I'm grateful for. And that's out of Canada. Let's see. Let's check in the UK for a second, because when it comes to the UK, I am always interested to know where Whites stand, because UK and Whites are just unmatched. Let's see what's going on here. Oop. What did I say? Look at the charts, guys. So Whites is literally at number 1. Oh my days, Whites is still at number 1 over there in the UK. One Psalm is at number 2. Honor Roll is at number 3. Slip and Slide number 4. Bossy number 5, 16 at number 6 over there. Rich Sex holding on number 7, Mute holding on number 8. And when it comes to UK is a little bit different, as you guys know. There's certain songs when it comes to Masicka in the UK that literally they hold on to their life. And when I talk about songs like Mute, and when it comes to songs like White, very interesting to see 20matic not here. But let's see if it's it's actually at number 14, because it's making way for the album to push up. And you know what I want to say, guys, as well? Don't fall asleep on spend. Guys, I spend a whole lot of time on the internet, and believe me when I tell you, the females, they are in love with spend. And the males too. And the males, they are in love with that too, because it kind of like strike their ego a bit, based on my understanding. A song like spending on their woman, just just putting that money out there and just be spending, guys. That is something that, of course, I really and truly am noticing. So do not fall asleep on spend. That song, guys, is a literal masterpiece, and I see the ladies are having a whole lot of fun with that song, guys. Believe me, I tell you. HM1 side in the building. How are you doing, HM1 side? Hope you're having a great night. Hope you had a great day. Rice and peas, rice and peas and fried fish, rice and peas and steamed fish, rice and peas and some stew beef, some stewed chicken, some curry chicken. Fried chicken is a Sunday. Hope we had a great Sunday, guys. Big up everybody for joining in on the live for tonight. Good music, a good music. That is it, our real kid. Thank you for that. real kid, getting ahead of yourself there. Getting ahead. I saw that number. I won't even read it out. But, when it comes to our artists, I do understand that we hold him in high regards. So, all right, then let's see how it goes. Real kid, let's see how it goes, where the numbers, when it comes to Mellz, not really the number, girl. But let's see how that first week roll out for us. My thing is just the behavior. Focus on the behavior. Make sure that we are buying and streaming, and things should be fine. If you're supporting your artists and if you're streaming the music, we should be fine. Cobalt Uptown, how are you doing tonight, Cobalt Uptown? It's been a little while. Hope you're doing great. Thank you for joining in on the live for tonight. So, guys, absolutely, I love to do that thing where I check in with our artists to see how he's doing. Believe me, it's a digital era. So you have to get familiar, and you have to really and truly know what's going on where your artist is concerned. People, so don't lose sight of that, I beg of you. All right, guys, I want to show you my Spotify for a second. Why, Mellz? You want to show your Spotify, because some new and exciting things are happening on Spotify, right? When it comes to Masicka and its popular songs on Spotify right now, again, we know that Clot has been holding down that number 2 spot. And for those who are not familiar with Clot, which you're supposed to, Clot is one of those which has been I would say for the past 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks, 2 weeks, that song has been dropped. It's a collaboration between Masicka and Fireboy. A beautiful Afrobeat song, guys. I love this song so much. I love Masicka verse on it, and I love Fireboy's verse on it too. Don't get me wrong where that is concerned. I'm telling you, but Masicka verse, oh my god, I love it. Right, for specific reasons, specific words that he said on that in that verse, I love it so much. So Clot is at number 2 on trending for Masicka, popular song. We have White at number 3, no brainer there. We have Slip and Slide at number 4, which is almost breaking the 3 million, guys, because at 2.8 right now. So let's hurry up and get Slip and Slide to 3 million. What are we waiting on? What are we doing? Right? Don't forget, we have access to station head, people. Let's work it and let's put it to work. Good use. Rich Sex, guys. Rich Sex. 9.1 million views there on the Spotify. And Bossy is pushing its way, guys, to the 2 million. Let's get it to the 2 million as soon as possible. It's at 1.9 right now. We're not far off. It's literally at 1.95. So we're not far off with that 2 million on Bossy. Right? And just in case you guys are wondering why Slip and Slide and Bossy are number 4 and number 6 on trending right now, and the numbers are pushing towards the way they are pushing towards, because being on the album, it literally gives it a whole new meaning and a whole new rendition. I've heard people said it as well, especially when it comes to Bossy. It's like putting Bossy on the album now and see it falling in behind, in between Spend. I don't want to tell no lie, guys. Let me go over and look because I believe it fall in between what Spend, lie me a tell. See there, a lie me that tell. Said fall in between honor roll and cross the waters. Beautifully placed. Again, big up to Masicka team for that. And we can see how beautifully that was done. So Bossy got a really new meaning, guys, when it comes to being on the album. However, why is Mel on Spotify? Because number 7 on trending, people. We have someone new, which is One Psalm a Day, guys, by no other than Masicka and Damien Jr. Gang Marley, with 281,000 views on Spotify. Guys, let's keep the momentum going. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's keep it going. And this is literally within a week. So let's go. On a roll, where the hell are you? We need to see you on number 10 on trending already. Where the hell are you? Please make your debut, because we are waiting to see what's going on there. So again, guys, was so happy to see One Somebody making that top 10 list on trending for Masicka. We have Mute, Tyrant, and 20matic that's there, guys. Don't feel no way about it, because again, we have Slip and Slide, we also have Bossy, and we also have One Somebody. So that's 3 songs from the album that literally is there on trending. And we also have Clot, which is a phenomenal track by Fireball and Masicka there. So we'll be watching throughout the course of the week to see how the charts are looking, because again, keeping my eye out for On a Roll, because I know that we are on a roll, and we know that that's one of the main tracks on the album there. So keeping my eye out during the week to be able to see that happening there. Kevin One Side in the building. How are you doing, Kevin One Side? Hope you're having a great day today. One Mellz, one Genocide. That is it. Big up yourself, Kevin. It's absolutely a pleasure to have you here tonight. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Right, you notice we have One Psalm on Spotify, number 10 on number 7 on trending, popular for Masicka. Beautiful thing there to celebrate, right? 2.81 281k views there on the One Psalm. So we want to keep the momentum going. It's really it's really good to see. Jeffrey One Side in the building. How are you doing? Big up yourself, Jeffrey One Side. Thank you guys so much for joining in on the conversation for tonight. So guys, it's important while we're out here and we are trolling, and we're seeing what our adversaries, what they're up to. Don't forget that there's our important things are at the foot, which means that we need to make sure that we are continuing the momentum and we are rallying around Forever Rain. We cannot lose sight of that based on what's going on where the album is concerned. And speaking of album, there's some people that came out in aiding of the album, and we want to talk about that for a little bit there. Great body of work, guys, and we must listen when people are talking and glorifying the work that our artist does, because he works extremely hard. And again, easily 3 of 3. Here we have 3 albums down the line, and here we have Forever Rain, an absolute masterpiece, and we have people who are out here talking about it, and it's a good look. And again, guys, sometimes it doesn't matter the mode where that the information is coming from, as long as it's good information. That's all that matters, right? Let's take a look here and listen to this clip for a second here. Yes, can you hear? Let me know if you can. You guys hear that? Can you guys hear the clip? It. Hope you guys can hear it. Hold on, because I have some of these videos they've been sitting. So once they have been sitting, sometimes it do this thing where the sound is like not coming out. So I just want to hold on. I just want to make sure that the people are hearing the clip. Hold on. Let me run that again and see. Hold on, guys. Let me just refresh that for a second here, because I hardly doubt that you guys.
Hold on, guys. Let me just refresh that for a sec.
I hardly doubt that you guys are literally hearing what's going on there. Hold on for a second. Let me just refresh that. That tends to happen once I have the videos like sitting and stuff. Hold on. I just have to make sure. All right. Run that back for the third time. Third time the chart.
Masicka on the place right now. Why is that chop it up? Eh? I'm Masicka the place, man. A king album. I'm Masicka king the album, man. Masicka dancehall album king. Dummy. Yes. When it comes to album Masicka dummies, you have to say yes, sir, because in dummies when it comes to album. Am I lying, Thumper? Yes, sir. Masicka on the place.
All right, so you hear from no other than Cargo right there as far as the album is concerned, and I'm from an avid music lover, from an artist to another artist. You know, that really means a lot in terms of just coming out and speaking the truth where the album is concerned. There, so again, it's a good look, people. It's definitely a good look as far as the album is concerned. And again, we love to hear you know, just the greatness behind the body of work that Masicka has been putting forward. And speaking of the body of work that Masicka has been putting forward, people are just still, you know, aiding and the whole back and forth when it comes to, you know, Skilly Bang, and when it comes to Masicka. And again, when it comes to Skilly Bang, like guys, I really don't know. I don't know what's happening, what's going on. I have not heard from him. I have not seen him. I don't know what's going on. He was like so active in social media. But again, for some reason, Intense dropped at this track and he seemed to disappear. So maybe he's not giving Intense the time of day. But I do believe that he needs to give Intense the time of day, because, like, bro, you have Intense all rattled up for no reason. So again, get it on the way. But like I said, guys, it seems like the Gaza people, they have some stuff up their sleeve. And like I said, they have been a little bit quiet over there. I don't know what's going on. Even when it comes to my chat, normally you have a whole bunch of Gaza people, they will just show up for one reason or the other. I don't really see them like that, people. And I couldn't help but notice that today I realized that Vybz Kartel released the list of people that's going to be at his Freedom Street. And I'm like, oh my God, like, man, like, come on. Oh my God, man, come on. Like, it's been what, months, and it's almost September, and you're just releasing. I'm like, how crappy is that, people? It's been months since June. These people have been asking about the lineup for Freedom Street, and literally today, this morning, to be exact, I saw this man talking about the headline for Freedom Street. And let me just say, some of the names that was called, that was kind of like, okay, very interesting. Those names that was called in the lineup for that Freedom Street concert. But we'll see what happened, right? We're here for dancehall, right? We'll see what happened when it comes to that. I heard Molly Dandame is in that lineup. I heard Chanel Muir is in that lineup for Freedom Street. And I heard that Kraft name got mentioned for the lineup as well. Mr. Vegas name got called and also is in the lineup for Freedom Street as well. So I don't know what's going on, but that's the lineup, guys. After 1,000 years, we finally had the lineup for Freedom Street. And speaking of Mr. Vegas, he had quite a few things to say regarding coming to the aid of Vybz Kartel. And it's not the first time, in my opinion, Mr. Vegas have come to the aid of Vybz Kartel. My opinion, though, from an artist to an ex-artist, why you need to come to the aid of an ex-man, that's what I would say. It's just your co-worker. Why you need to come out here and you need to defend, and you need to defend, and you need to be the world defender? Could it be the mere fact that you're on the lineup for Freedom Street? You have to come out here and be the world defender? I don't know. I'm just asking. But here would have Mr. Vegas run out, guys, and he has some words to say that he believed that Vybz Kartel could have hit the Billboard Hot 100. Could have. That's the operative word there. So could have, Mr. Vegas, but did not, right? So let's hear what Mr. Vegas have to say here, people.
Boss. When Fever boss, Fever could have been one of them tunes, but guess what Fever never get? Fever never get the presence of the artist to work radio. So Cartel never did get the opportunity to maximize the potential of Fever. He never get like a Danny C or a Willie Daniels to be the radio person who take it to pop radio.
I don't understand. People always say that when it comes to dancehall, like people baby up Masicka, and I don't see that happening. I don't see favor and goodness always on Masicka's side. Sometimes people come out and they try to degrade the artist and try to pull a fast one, like they try to do with the Barclays, and he always prevails. That's what I always notice, right? People respect him in the sport, and that's just what it is, right? Excuse me. But when it comes to Vybz Kartel, there's always been a lot of excuses. Have you guys noticed? Like, come on, this man went to prison for 13 years, Mr. Vegas. It is nobody's fault that this man went to prison. You act like he was wrongfully accused or whatnot, yada. And he spent time. That would have been different. But he did what he did and he was incarcerated. That's nobody's fault but his own. So whether you're going to come and say that, oh, he could have hit the billboard, woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda, I don't give a shit. He did not hit it, right? He got a gold out of this. So what does this say? How does that affect the price of rice? He got a gold out of this record. So I don't understand where you're going with this and why you need to come to the aid of a man's career and not your own career. Is Mr. Vegas an entity in dancehall right now? Is Mr. Vegas still competing? Why do you need to come out to be the world defender of another man? I don't understand. But me never soon come out and really and truly defend the female artist them like this. That we almost soon come out here and defend this man. For what reason? Why don't you need to come out to come defend him, bro? Like, make that make sense. Glenn Roy, how are you doing? Big up at himself, you know. Good night to Mellz. One Masicka, the king of album. That is it, Glenn Roy. And we also have a wise guy in the building. Big up to you, wise guy. How are you doing tonight? Hope you had a great day today, by the way. Big up yourself. I don't understand these people, guys. They're so ridiculous.
We take it to, we do a proper music video, we get it on BT and all of them something. So Cartel Fever tune could have been one of them tune that were run through them chat, but him still accomplished like a major milestone with just being in prison and able to get it into like, get it on stations where just reserved for like pop artists. That was major. If me there road and could have go promote it, and could I go do the free show for Hot 97, and could I go do the free show for Power 96, and could I go do the free show for The Beat, and could I go down a Hartford, go do the free show for Buck them, and could I go a Boston, go link up with Barbosa them, and Chubby Chub. Him would I maybe have a top 20 Billboard record or a top.
You see, you keep on saying maybe, bro, maybe this, maybe that. Maybe this, maybe that, Mr. Vegas, but I don't say it work out here. Like, I don't say you turn on your whole life, bro. I talk about the next man. What about your career? What about the song that you did about I Am Blessed? What about so many songs that you have done? Because you have made your plans. You have made your way in dancehall, Mr. Vegas. And if I'm going to be quite honest on live right now, a few months back, maybe a few months back, you know, I was like going through your catalog and I was like, you know, Mr. Vegas, you know, you're going with yourself. And I don't think that you get your flowers enough that you deserve in dancehall. But why do you need to come out here and talk about another man, though? That's a part of it I never understood. When the woman them out here in a dancehall, I face them predicaments, I've never seen none of the man them come out and eat to them. Me see Masicka come out and say, yo, you know, eat to Vanessa Bling, it gets away fast, you know? What you know, big win. You understand what I say? I mean, I understand like how is it that you turn on your whole life when I talk about the next man's career? What about yours? What about your gold and silver? What about your Billboard 100 and 200? Why you talk about the next man? Make that make sense? Rashawn, big up yourself. Thank you for joining in on the live for tonight. I hope you had a great day today. Big up yourself. PZ Data, big up yourself, and thank you for that $2 on the super chat. It's greatly appreciated. PZ Data said because him love man. Yes, man. All of them come like them submit themselves to Vybz Kartel. Like what the hell, bro? It's just another man. It's just another man in a dancehall. Make that make sense. Big up Peddy himself doing a PZ. Thank you for that $2 on the super chat.
Pull up on 20 Matica spa. Wednesday, empty barrel. He kill a rock chain like Django. Feel like see there. Ain't true, me say fuck them system. See them style.
Run! Run now. Act like your body.
them down.
Oh.
Hey.
Just act like your bud.
Alright.
Run.
Hey boy, a 50-69 clip. Run.
All right, 56 another clip. Run. Tell them run. Run them off them bad now. We run them down, people. All right, but big up yourself in a piece of data. Thank you for that 2 on the super chat. Greatly appreciated. Absolutely. So here we have it. Wise guy saying somebody tell him to haha, unalive his friend. Wise guy said, I am good. And you, I'm doing good. I'm doing okay. It was a really a restful day for me today. Really, not that I was sleeping, but I was just more relaxed, kind of relaxing myself for tomorrow to go back to work tomorrow. And of course, spend some time, going over content and, what to talk about tonight with you guys as we put the focus on the album and just kind of like talk about what's happening in this space. So the long and short of it all is it's been a good day. But thank you for asking, Wise Guy. I appreciate you. Prince Reed in the building also said, God bless up the channel and everyone on it. Bless up to you, Prince Reed. Thank you for passing through. It's always a vibe when you're here. Big up yourself. Rashawn said, Vegas recent interview confirmed DMX drop the Here Comes the Boom spontaneously as soon vibes go. Did I read that right? Vegas recent interview confirmed DMX drop the Here Comes the Boom spontaneous as soon vibes go. And he also talk about the chemistry with music here. Like, I don't, when it comes to, like some of these artists, like you need to like shake up in the folly grounds, man. Like you come out here and talk about a whole lot of man, career like them pay for come out if you come say it. And then lo and behold, you're on Freedom Street, okay? You're on the lineup. All right, Mr. Vegas, come on, like guys, be on your own individual out there, be not one man out there, bro. Learn to see certain things and make it go on. Now out there, pick up on a top with the next man catalog when there's a whole artist out here by yourself. Make that make sense.
25 or top 30 Billboard record because it's a big tune. Similarly, if Neo did allow Cartel to release the song with him and Spice, that would have been a big tune to possibly go into the Billboard chart. See? But Fever nonetheless is a major tune, and the tune with him and Spice is a major tune nonetheless. Yeah. But Cartel more now, enough of them songs them coming in the digital era where we start cancel out CDs and we can start cancel out airplays. So him more come like it half of the digital era, him get a part of the digital era. We don't get none of the digital era. We hardly get any of Sean Paul, maybe get some of the digital era, them and see them and them pop tune. But Sean Paul, them have to do it the hard way, the hardcore way. Shabba Rankin, they have to do it the hardcore way. Beanie Man, they have to do it the hardcore way. Walking at the road, friend up DJ, sit down in that studio and do all 2,000 drops. You have to do the drop and dub plate. You do dub plate and drop still your horse. You have to pass through some radio DJ event where them play on Friday and Saturday night. At them work there. We have to put in. Any artist who go through that era, they can tell you that. Is it? Oh, Elephant Man coming out of that era. But Elephant never get no top 100. Did Shake That Booty? I think Shake That Booty might have gone into the Billboard.
Yeah, I think Shake That Booty. Yes, Shake That Booty. I think it was on. Somebody fact check me on that one. Did Shake That Booty into the Billboard? Hold on, we can't check that right now. Because I remember them BT era. Oh my God, I was a young kid then, but oh my God, it was such a proud moment to see little Jamaica Elephant Man and Kiprich, bro, was on BET Awards. Oh my God, and yo, that song, bro, was on rotation. Shake That Booty, by Elephant Man. Elephant. Reach the Billboard. Reach the Billboard. Yeah, it did. No, hold on. Oh, okay. Hold on, let me see. Over Elephant Man. All right, let me see what's going on here. So it says no single title Shake That Booty. Hot 100. However, Elephant Man was featured on the Shake That Booty Crumper remix by David Banner, which was included as a bonus track on the Banger Certified album. Through that specific remix, it did not chart. Did not chart at a standalone hit on the Hot 100. So did it? What the fuck is it saying right here? Oh, so it wasn't on the Billboard hit. It wasn't on the Billboard hit. So, but you have what they're saying, that Wind Up, which is on the same compa, it hit the 100. Joke Girl peaked at 57 on the Hot 100. Ooh. Hold on, guys. I want to things I want to write to send up people. Hold on, let me see me can share my screen with the writer so for me couldn't know what's going on right there. So that's to kind of like talk about what thing that is saying right here. Hold on. I don't know. I'm gonna unshare I'm gonna stop sharing. I'm gonna share again because I got an error message from StreamYard. So I just want to make sure that you guys are hearing me fine based on what's going on here. So we can just use that opportunity to talk about Elephant Man a little bit. So that song that Vegas is talking about, while that song did not make the Hot 100, but Wind Up, that Wind Up song with Cat the Luna that Elephant Man did, it peaked at number 29 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 2007. Joke Girl, which is Wine, peaked at 57 on the Hot 100 and reached number 15 on the Hot Rap Song chart in 2004. Pond the River, Pond the Bang peaked at number 86 on the Hot 100 and number 29 on the Hot R&B Hip Hop single chart in 2003. I remember hip sing. Or the hip sing song they go again. But that was at 47. So yeah, man, Elephant Man have some tracks out there, people. He does have some tracks out there. So big up to Elephant Man. I'm not gonna lie, too. No, so now early when I was young, like in probably about in what primary, I was in primary school. I was like, Elephant Man was easily one of my favorite dancehall artists. Just the vibe that he brought and the dancing, cause guys, me couldn't, you see when you see all them do them dance and stuff like that, me couldn't dance like that. You get what I'm saying? But you know, I always try my little thing, you know, singing on the plane and pan the bank. It was a whole vibe. When I hear Elephant Man voice, you're good to go. May I tell you, I have seen enough dance before. And I hear that, guys, I'm telling you, it's a whole vibe. So big up to Elephant Man, such a nostalgic moment when it comes to this specific artist. You know, really, you know, we want to give these men their flowers, not when it's too late. Big up to Elephant Man. Big up to Elephant Man all the time. Yeah, man. Mr. Wagwan right here. So, Gaza Top Killer, watch your mouth, please, and thank you. We speak with respect over here. So I'm not gonna say what you just said out loud, but I'm gonna pin it. Just be respectful over here. That's just a warning. First of all, intelligent people reason intelligently. So if you're gonna just up in my chat and just by saying, you know, talk very low vibrational, you know, that's your first and only warning. DL Citadelian in the building. How are you doing? Wikipedia himself. How are you doing tonight? Hope you had a great day today. Happy rice and peas day. Yeah, man, people. So we're just listening here on the likes of Mr. Vegas, but we hadn't listened to the likes of Mr. Vegas coming out to talk about Vybz Kartel. I don't know for what reason. Hot 100, and all I'm hearing is woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda type of thing, or could have, but it never happened. So if it never happened, bro, why cry over spilled milk? Just pour yourself another glass of milk, right? You said, according to the Gaza fans, since the Gaza, him call himself, since the Gaza top killer is here, since they all say that Vybz Kartel is the front runner and leading dancehall in 2026, why cry over spilled milk? Why not make some songs, some credible songs that literally can move the people and formulate some hits in dancehall. And here we are, August 23rd, almost September, almost the end of the year. And Vybz Kartel cannot find it. Can't find it. Brain buck run a one part. Gaza top killer. How about that? Brain buck out and can't do or say nothing right now. Right? Buy and stream Forever Rain top killer. If you want to hear good music, make sure we are buy it and we are stream it on all major platforms. That's how we go to work. Right? So yeah, guys. So you'd see that, of course, Mr. Vegas would run out and aiding to Vybz Kartel for what reason I don't know where that is concerned. But I mean, it is what it is. It's just kind of weird and cringy to me. And speaking of when it comes to Masicka and what's going on, here we'd have Nico Fire with a few words regarding Masicka doing his own show in Jamaica. I don't know what you guys think about this, how you guys feel about this. I'm really and truly, hold on. I just want to make sure that my video is in.
When you talk Masicka film, make him see that video, because you see, after you do show in Canada, the Oasis Music Festival, 29 August, you need to announce a show for Jamaica. And I have a date for you. The 26th of December. You know me, I dance all HR. Remember, I tell you to do the Barclays and you do it, and you work out. So in Jamaica, the 26th of December, I feel like if you just control a date there. Boxing Day. He said they're going to do it over Jamaica at Portmore. You understand? Masicka live, one side fest, and you get the national stadium. It does make a ticket affordable for your regular man can come enjoy themselves and the regular woman them come enjoy themselves. Because your fans at Jamaica, they want to give you support. Because them see fight where you are getting, so they want to give you support. Do a show the 26th of December in Jamaica. Jam World or in a stadium, or you go down a sentence there. It's a workout for you. And use Davish as one of the hosts them. And you don't have Nico Fire already. May I give you half price. 140,000. I give you half price. So you know the thing. I know you can't find that. Simple. Because you know from me talk about the show too, that show they sell off. Because you know me and my fans them out there too. After you do a show in Canada, 29 August, the Oasis Music Festival, you need to do a show in Jamaica. I mean I go on a day, the 26th of December, Boxing Day. All who agree with me, not tag the DJ.
I mean, guys, what do you think about this? I'm not mad at this idea at all. I literally was talking about this a little bit earlier on, and of course, I heard it from Nico Fire, and I was like, listen, on the charts, Masicka run the ground, as far as in where Jamaica is concerned, has a huge fan base over there, so it will make good sense, right, for him to have a show over there. The work continues, and we want to round up all the fans them, and for those especially who did not get the chance to be at the Barclays, they would be able to indulge in such a wonderful moment. So we don't know what we could call the show. Nico is saying it could be a crook fest or a one-side fest, however he tends to put it. But I would believe it would be a good look, in all honesty, a Masicka show. This would be something that I would probably open, to go as well, in all honesty, to go out there and support the brand and support the Masicka movement, of course. So I am not mad at this at all, but Nico Fire not easy enough people, me say anyway, for prop up himself and put himself in the conversation as well. Nico Sim having fans them out there, and he also made mention that he will charge Masicka off price. Oh my God! Like big up to Nico Fire. Sometimes you come and you talk some things that we can relate to, and sometimes you come and be like, yo, Nico Fire, what you up to? We don't know what you're up to. But again, I'm not mad at this idea at all. I would love to see the ones them come out too in the support, in solidarity when it comes to the one side movement. We are growing and we are taking over dancehall. If we have already taken over dancehall already. So again, really love this idea coming out of from Nico Fire there. What do you guys think about that? Right, especially for those who are stationed in Jamaica, how you guys feel about that? I think it's a good idea. It's a good look to have a show on the road. Guys, like up the live, please, and thank you. Make sure we are subscribing to the channel if we are new. And guys, you can leave a donation on the live as well. Big up to Nico Fire for that one as well. And we have another video here coming out of Big Voice. So we would have here Big Voice. Last night he did a video with a whole Skilly Bang situation here, and now he has another voice to share regarding to Gaza, genocide, and vendetta. I personally have not listened to this video as yet, but I trust and believe that it's a good one. So we're gonna listen to it for the first time, and we're gonna react to it, guys. Let's take a listen.
Vybz Kartel is a musical genius, one of the greatest dancehall influencers of all times. Very smart. But his plans that he had have backfired right in his face. No joke. It is all going to make sense. Think about it. Why do I say Kartel plan backfired? Kartel is not only an artist. Kartel is a businessman, and Kartel IQ high. Kartel is very smart. He use psychology and he use manipulative tactic as well, because once you know as a younger artist say, yo, a Vybz Kartel that. Once you align yourself with Vybz Kartel and Vybz Kartel certified that by saying Gaza 6, Gaza genocide, Gaza Skilly Bang, whatever you want to call it. Once you attach Gaza, that is a brand of Vybz Kartel, to your name and Kartel, I like that. Gaza fan are going to be your fan as well. And your little camp where you have, say for instance, 6. Once you say 6, and once you put Gaza 6, you are now going to be supported by Gaza fans. It's just like Skilly Bang come out and say, he is the prince of dancehall and Kartel is the king. Gaza fans are going to automatically by default respect Skilly, because now you're under the boss movement. So Skilly Bang is going to be a quote-unquote prince. He will never be a king. You will never be bigger than Vybz Kartel. You have to stay where you're there.
And that's what I don't understand, people, like how you get so comfortable like that. Like how you get so comfortable, like just literally putting your career at somebody's feet, and you're just comfortable with that. This is all the scraps that I'm able to get, and I'm just comfortable with that. Like how? You don't know how your career would be able to propel, and by you putting your career at Vybz Kartel foot, like what, voices here saying, it's a big gamble with your career, literally, because everybody knows that once you affiliate yourself with Vybz Kartel, there's no accelerating yourself past this specific artist. I don't say it work. So how, and this is to the artists who are the artists, right, that pledge their allegiance to Vybz Kartel. Like, how wanna feel in terms of like living so comfortably, knowing that, listen, my career there Vybz Kartel foot, and I'm just willing for sake of any little scraps me get outside of that. How y'all feel about that? Cause like as an artist, there's no way under the sun we could have feel comfortable like doing that, bro. No way. I mean, if you show your respect, if you show your respect, that's different. And I think sometimes we get kind of like caught up and mixed up between showing respect to somebody and make it seem like, oh, this person is pledge allegiance to this person. That's different. We have to understand that all of these men out here, they are indie co-workers. Some of them take it to a whole different level. But you can respect an artist and not necessarily put your career at their foot. Right, and especially when it comes to Masicka and sometimes the confusion surrounding him, people love to say, oh, Masicka, they put him career at Kartel foot and him follow. There's no such thing. I don't know where people get that from. You get what I'm saying? You have to understand that people, people, they live and they learn, and you have to understand that people have mutual respect for people until that respect or that trust or whatever the case may be is broken. Whole different story. Let's continue listen.
It almost catch Masicka as well. Not like I'm saying Masicka is bigger than Vybz Kartel, no. But once you say Gaza genocide, you will never be bigger than that, man. It's just like me working for a company. I will never ever have the chance to be richer than that boss. because he is paying me. I am under his umbrella. I am under his management. Look and see which artist never align himself with the Gaza movement ever. Put it in the comment section. No joke. Which artist never even acknowledge Vybz Kartel publicly and give him his homage? Even though I know that Vybz Kartel influenced all of these artists, all of them, in some way, shape, or form. But this artist is smart as well, because he know once he put Gaza to his vendetta movement, he will never exceed that expectation. He will never be bigger than Kartel in nobody's eyes. So him want him own movement. And Masicka align himself. And that's good for dancehall, because Kartel are unified them. But it's not just unity. No, it is business move. Because now you put Gaza in every other camp. Vybz Kartel is the man up here. You will never, nobody will ever see you bigger. So now when you go against Vybz Kartel movement, now you become the enemy. You become the villain. You become the devil. Because now, how dare you stand up against Vybz Kartel and don't put your name beside Vybz Kartel? This youth just do a song. Say Vybz Kartel link him and say Gaza Yang. That's intense. Interesting. And people might say, but Intense and a big artist. Of course, him have his own fans. So once you align Gaza with any camp, Vybz Kartel is going to be bigger. And that artist will be bigger as well, because that is Vybz Kartel. But Alkaline never do that. In try his own part. That's why I'm rate Alkaline. No joke. So you have to understand the manipulative tactic and the psychology that Kartel is using. Him smart and him is a businessman. He call himself Real Boss. It is not just about unifying dancehall for him. Why him never unify Idonia? Why him never unify Devabrat? Think about it. Why him never unify Vanessa Bling? And everybody a kill Vanessa Bling now. Say Vanessa Bling is the enemy because she go against Vybz Kartel, or she is sparring with somebody outside of Vybz Kartel. You don't think about the stupidity, yo, and the ignorance and the hypocrisy?
The system, guys. You have to, you have to beat the system. Because once you attach yourself to that system, bro, and you try to get away, right? I'm telling you, then you have Gaza sheeps then. In every fiber of their being, they'll come and they'll try to tear down whatever you're trying to build. People, that's just how they go to work. Kevin, one side, big up yourself. Thank you for that 500 joules that you sent over. Thank you for that sun balloon that you sent over, Kevin, one side. It's greatly appreciated. Big up yourself. Thank you for your support on the live tonight.
Pull up our 20 Masicka spa. Wednesday, empty barrel. He kill a rock chain like Django. Feel like see them. Ain't true, me say fuck them system. See them style.
Run now. Act like your body. Run him down. Oh. Hey, just act like your body. All right. Run. Hey boy, a 5069 clip. Run.
All right, 5069 the clip. Big up yourself, Kevin, one side. Thank you for those drills that you sent over. They are greatly appreciated. Big up yourself.
Anybody stand up for themselves and don't highlight Vybz Kartel is now the enemy. So even though I'm talking the truth, I'm a rate Vybz Kartel. People will say, oh, you don't like Vybz Kartel, you don't like Gaza. No, I'm a rate Vybz Kartel music, yo. Period. Vybz Kartel will always be one of my favorite artists. He's a bad lyricist. Idonia is my favorite lyrical dancehall artist. Period. I'm a rate Masicka. I'm a rate Alkaline. But I am going to speak facts. So Vybz Kartel is smart, businessman. Just like Michael Jordan in terms of brand. Once you put the Gaza against any other brand in the music, Kartel will benefit and that brand will benefit also. That will put him up here over everybody. You have to understand that. Gaza is big. Just like Vendetta. But Vendetta never align with Gaza. That's all I'm saying. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Reason we are reason. At the season, good over evil. Big Voice Radio.
All right, big up to Big Voice Radio for that one, coming out and sharing his views regarding to the three men, quote unquote, based on what's going on right now in dancehall, and absolutely talk, a bit, as we would call it, when it comes to, the system where that is concerned. Big up to everybody checking in on the live tonight. Longest, big up yourself. Thank you for joining in on the live, or thank you for joining in on the conversation as well. Longest also talk about the mere fact that Alkaline first brought down the system. Yes, we know that when it comes to, Alkaline definitely got his fight, and is possibly still getting his fight when it comes to, being in dancehall, where that is concerned, as well. As far as your comment there, I completely disagree with what you said there regarding to Masicka loved the system. I don't understand what you're talking about, because for somebody to quote unquote love something, it doesn't matter what happened, right? He would not have quote unquote broken away from that system that he also loved. That doesn't make no sense to me at all. So again, I have to disagree with you there. Brian Douglas says, fuck them system, Masicka stands alone. Absolutely. And that's what we're out here doing. Doesn't matter what happened previously. We have to understand that people deal, and they fall out all the time. Alkaline and Movado, they were a thing, and they fall out and they're no more. Alkaline, Movado, and Jamil was a thing, and they fall out and they're no more, right? And I don't see people riding Alkaline for that. So I don't see why we would need to change and switch the goalpost and ride Masicka for that. Right? Yes, to understand that when you guys say Vendetta, and you guys say Vendetta stands alone, but don't forget that once upon a time there was an MVP, right? Which is, of course, when it comes to, the Movado and the Vendettas, and of course the Patriots, don't forget that. You know what I mean? So at some point in time there was some alliances, and I hate to use alliance here because there was a camp called Alliance, but there was some movement that was taking place that was no more, right? So just want to put that out there. So, give to, it's not even about giving to Caesar, but in terms of like, for the goose, for the gander, it's supposed to be the same thing where that is concerned as well. As far as affiliation is concerned, and see, those men are no longer friends, and see, we have Movado running out the other day taking jabs at Alkaline, and Alkaline didn't answer, right? So again, it's just the mere fact that, different fan bases out here, they tend to move around and switch the goalposts around and things like that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We're going to fluff up, and we're going to, do that thing that we do at times to represent when it comes to our artists. And speaking of when it comes to our artists, guys, hold on, let me see something really quick here. All right, hold on. Had a video here that I wanted to share with you people. Hold on. I need to clear off some of these videos here. All right. So we get to understand that, Skillibeng had released a song a couple days ago, and like I said, guys, I don't know where Skillibeng is at, if he's gonna reply to Intense or not. Obviously seems to have had his eyes on Masicka for some reason. Him name call and get this brawling, but however, he seemed not to be responding to Intense. So I don't know what's going on there where that is concerned. However, we would have seen, all right, now see, a couple of Gaza people there pushing up their heads, been wondering what's up with you guys and what's going on, where you guys have been for the past few days. You guys have seemed so quiet, and now all of a sudden, Gaza top killer, arrive in my chat, and Gaza boss is here. Gaza boss is here, and now we also have Joe. We also have Joe. Joe, is this Joe Unique? What is this? Let's just call it Joe for now. That's the only part of it makes sense to me. Or is it Janique? Is it Joe? Or is it Janique? Or I think it's Janique. The fucks? Yo, it's Janique. It's Jonique. Oh my God. So Jonique. Oh, it's a Jonique. So okay. So it's not Joe, it's Jonique. All right. Jonique. All right, so it was actually Jonique all along, guys. I'm so flabbergasted by that because I cannot believe, like, bro, like, I did not realize that was Jonique for a second. The mere fact that all of these names are crushed in together, guys, it kind of like scrambled my brain a little bit there. All right, so Jonique is saying that Gaza ain't system. If you behave bad, you get check out Mellz. No, that don't say that, Jonique. Don't say that. We don't need to get into the history of Gaza because y'all know how Gaza is, Jonique. Come on. Yes, you might love and respect Cartel and whatnot, but don't forget the things that Vybz Cartel has been doing out here, especially to the females. You know, don't forget that. And I won't get into Gaza history, but you guys know what Cartel has done and has possibly continue to do. So when you're gonna say Gaza ain't no system, yes, they are indeed a system. All right, guys. I had this video from Spoonhead, you know, guys. I wanted to play for the longest because I wanted to get his reaction coming out of the nonsense that Skillibeng dropped. Because one of the reasons why I wanted to play this video, because he was one of those people that was hyping up Skillibeng the other day when Skillibeng dropped that diss track for Masicka, right? So I want to hear his views. I want to hear what he has to say about the Zappa song that Skillibeng dropped, people. Because according to him, he speaks the truth and nothing but the truth. Let's see if we can get some truth out of him tonight regarding the whole Zappa song. He's gonna talk about it. But if not, we'll definitely check him about it. Don't worry about it. So let's listen and hear what he has to say about Skillibeng and the whole Zappa thing here.
Please remember that. So chat. My virgin called me up this morning and said, yo, Prince, you hear Skillibeng song? I ain't on my head. I said, no, Skillibeng drop a song? I said, yeah, man, him drop a song, man. And I said, no, you know. I don't hear Skillibeng song because you don't know when from morning, I wake up, I clean, you know. You don't know we are yard, man, so we have to keep the place clean no matter what. Cleanliness is next to godliness. So I said, no, Jaja. And the man I said, yo. Virgin I said, yo, Prince, you see the average mind? Now I can understand what Skillibeng I said, because remember, I said, them day night, dance culture. I say, hey, so much the dog a push. And man I say, yeah, man, a beer lyrics in a song. But the man I say, yo, you see, man.
So guys, I hear that from the jump. You say, hear what he say from the jump. So all of a sudden, so we don't have sense. We don't know lyrics, or ears is deceiving us. We don't know what we are hearing. So them same people convince us that our eyes deceive us, and these are the same people who are now telling us that our ears are deceiving us from what we are hearing and what we are listening to regarding to the whole Skillibeng. But let's continue.
Yo, is it true Jamaica they under the dance culture now? The average.
So now you're disrespecting the culture. You're disrespecting Jamaica. You're disrespecting the people, calling them a dunce because you want to be out here defending a man who literally dropped a Clash song and it was garbage. You're trying to dumb down the people and say that they don't have any sense. Can you imagine, people?
Generation right now, mine, nah gonna understand what Skillibeng say. So I say, on the Richter scale, how much I get from 1 to 10? And the dog I say, yo, I get 8. Because remember, Skillibeng start first, so I drive and drop Masicka. So boop now, I go so boop and me decide, say, all right. Before I got the barber, I listen to it, and when I hear the song, I say, yeah. All right. Me see what my brethren are talk about. Me see what my brethren are talk about. This thing are full of lyrics. You get me? I say?
Oh, fuckery, my talk people. Fuckery. Jonique. Jonique, I want to hear from Jonique, and I want to hear from who else? I want to hear from Gaza Boss. Gaza Top Killer, if you're still here. Want to think about the Skilly song. Rate it from 1 to 10. How do you rate the song? I want to hear from you guys, the Gaza people them.
Yeah, to me I say for real, the average mind really not gonna understand this. Because you see from your dunce, you're not gonna understand the thing for real. But me see what Skillibeng do. But when me I listen to the song, you know, I want problem. Me did I tell myself, say, I have with the song. Only one problem. Skillibeng never called Masicka name. That me I tell myself, you know, say Skillibeng never actually called Masicka name. You see me I say? He must say Masicka. See? But then me I said to myself, say, yo, but Prince, remember saying an honor roll, you know. Masicka never called Skillibeng name. Masicka go use the Batman style and go say, Princess. See? But at the end of the day now.
Y'all don't cap. y'all just capping shit. So so to my one side family, so something that I noticed that these people are pushing all of a sudden is because Masicka, remember, you know, Masicka dropped on a roll over a week, right? Well, not just on a roll, but dropped the album a little over a week, right? You know, a little over a week. Nobody came out of the baton with this thing with the whole princess, bro. Like, listen, I don't give a frig what nobody says, but you see, Masicka changing that prince to princess, that shit was classical. That was golden. Literally had the entire dancehall laughing to Skillibeng in a shambles. No wonder why he run out for a clash. Let's just be real and let's just be honest people. And that's the honesty. So when people come out no one about Batman style, yo, spooned. You know, Gaza people don't know if you come out, come call nobody no Batman style. Nothing more Batman style than Cartel come out in a robe and in drawers. What they wind up himself about Batman style. Yo, we're not bother with that. Not bother with that, bro. Like, when us come premeditate that shit and all of a sudden, bro. That shit was golden. Yo, you know what the people are laughing now after Skillibeng, bro? The man was so hurt by it. The man for come do a clash song. And Skillibeng is not a clash artist and rather in blood clot self. You know, see that? I don't understand what we want to talk about and what we want to say. Me want the chat say real quickly right here, so. Mark the boss a laugh, I know Mark a laugh off, but wise guys say Gaza man love man. Yeah, me tell us, I never see them come out and come defend the woman them the way them love man. I be a disrespect the woman them out and come love up the man them and Cartel listen, whatever, fucking idiot them. Jonique says it's a 6 out of 10. Don't like the beat. You're really good at 6, Jonique. Boy, you out here giving numbers though. Are the beat alone you know like? John was son of this stay. Nina Brown big up her himself. 1-800 save a sheep. Blood clot this body. Yo, that body, yo.
Every time people are trying to live their life good, and try to judge out people and look a dirty life. We don't need recognition, pick on a different man. Every time.
Yo, that bad Jano. Big up yourself for that one. Oh my God, save a sheep. Mark the Boss said 1 out of 10. That is it, Mark the Boss, because I don't know what Johnny can talk about. About 6. Yo, tell giving numbers. Longest says Skilly call him name. Really? The way the gibberish are going, boy, I never know. May I tell you, I never hear it. Not saying that he didn't, but I never hear it. I'll be a gibberish longest me a year. Prince Reed said the song is garbage. It is garbage. Someone understand like bro, like if you don't like the song, someone don't like the song, bro. That's how I'm telling you, someone need to be like, you don't need to be like Gaza uncle, you know, man. Cause them man they out. More while away them the man they hurt them have to come out contact, you know, man.
I don't care about how it sound. I just never want the song. Alright.
So what song?
We do not even know. One song name good. I don't know his song name, brother. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know his song name. I'm telling the album mood and drop the best song for the year already. Right.
And then I'll make him and them release this as fucker.
Bro, at 8 hours the song only at 20K. Nobody no want to see song dog. They don't want to talk about it. They want other people to talk about it and we just both do. Don't talk about it now. The song already.
Yeah, song already. Sometimes you need to be like Gaza uncle out, bro. The man sometimes the man can't hold in peace. He must just come out, come talk the truth, bro. Gaza Boss said, Masicka, batty up the war, Mellz red flag. That. Gaza Boss, nobody come with that shit. Nobody come with that shit, bro. Like, yo, Gaza nation in no way, shape, or form, none if you talk about no batty up nothing, bro. I tell you, no. I thought no motto on no vision. What do we call it? Motto on vision. What you call it sitting there? You have the mission statement over there. You see me? Longest Mellz Masicka has to reply. Masicka don't need to do anything at all. If Masicka has to reply, Alkaline has to reply to Mavado. Longest. Tell Alkaline he has to reply to Mavado. Mavado come out and this him brawling the other day. He has to reply. How about that? Wise guy said 2 out of 10. Bombardos. Hey, the voting still going over here. Mars gets say hello everyone checking in. Big up yourself. Thank you for passing through on the live tonight. Nina Brown say you can't even classify that as a song. That's a toilet paper. I'm telling you, that's trash, bro. That is literally trash. So I don't know, understand what people are saying that yo, like the song six of this and me never like this madness, people. Madness. And I say Masicka have to reply. Masicka don't need to do no such thing. No such thing whatsoever.
The fans them must say, yo, the dog got this Skillibeng. You see me? And Skillibeng go listen to the song. Look like Skillibeng go pick up say, alright, since he must say princess and crocodile pan the land, alright. Me gonna attack him in our next subliminal way. For the fans them see say him me attack because them call him Masicka. See? And then me I said to myself, so, alright. So subliminal for subliminal. So a Masicka time now for say, alright. Oh, so the dog pick up say him me attack here or no. Me I go show him so I go direct. So a Masicka now for go direct. Because remember, you know, Masicka go subliminal and Skillibeng go subliminal. So the two fan base them know say, yo, are the two artists them talk about each other. So a Masicka time now for go fully direct. For Skillibeng turn on the heat. Yeah, man. For Skillibeng turn on the heat and this up him name in the most disrespectful way. And for Masicka, this up him Skillibeng name in the most disrespectful name. Yeah. Because that's the only problem I did I tell myself, say, I have with Skillibeng song, no, he never call Masicka name direct. But yet at the same time, Masicka never call film name direct either. You get me? I say, no, never call film name either. So Skillibeng I say, alright, let me go back subliminal for you, dog. You see me? Yeah, I make him call my name first because him send the subliminal first. So me I go send back a subliminal. You see me? I say, right time foot. And that Skillibeng do. And I wait for Masicka to call him name. You see me? Because subliminal for subliminal, you know. So Masicka now for come direct and call Skillibeng name. And make we jump off this thing here wicked. So me like the
Spoon that I eat it to the spoon that say, yo, for jump off this thing wicked. Yo, like, y'all now come beat us up out here and tell us what to do, when to do, and how to do it. So Longest says if he don't, the coward title will stick even more. So, you know, we don't care what you guys, you know, what you guys are, what people are out here saying, bro. Like, nobody tell Masicka when to move, or how to move. So you guys can, you know, do whatever. You understand? Like, y'all focus on your artists and let us focus on ours. Right? So when y'all gonna say, oh, Masicka has to reply, Masicka doesn't have to do anything that he doesn't want to do. Right? And it's not even like the song is even worthy of a reply. Like, what is in that song to reply to? Like, come on, people. Like, as bad as things was, Tommy Lee had better lyrics than this. So, you know, longest you hold on to what you hold on to there regarding to what you make mention of. PZ Detta with a $2 super chat. He's asking how my DJ name get in at this, because longest is saying that Masicka needs to reply to Skillibeng. So I'm saying that if Masicka needs to reply to Skillibeng, Alkaline needs to respond to Movado, because Movado threw a direct shot at him the other day, literally come out in a song called him Empty Barrel, and he didn't respond. Nobody was saying, oh, he has to respond. And based on my understanding, these two men were, you know, throwing jabs at each other. And say, Movado come out in an Empty Barrel and this him brawling, and he did not reply. So again, we can't say, oh, one man need to do this, but the next man can do whatever he please. Masicka cement himself in a dancehall and ground himself in a dancehall, and just the way how another artist, if they choose to emerge in a lyrical battle, you know, they will if they want to, and if they don't want to, they don't have to. And the same thing across the board. So that would be where that is concerned, PZ Detta, as far as how Alkaline reach in this. Right? Your Vendetta counterpart is saying that Masicka needs to answer Skillibeng. We are saying there's nothing to reply to. And this is just a distraction on our part. We have a whole album to promote. and you guys can do whatever you guys feel fit with that information. You know, second of all, where that is concerned, Skillibeng has been throwing shades. It's like a problem child, just be causing trouble, not paying them no attention, and the one little attention I give them, I just smack them, they run gun ball one side, and then you become the villain in that child story when you were avoiding this person all along. I say, all right, then you want a little attention, give a little attention right there. So that's what I say where that is concerned. Let's see what else is going on here. It would be so disappointed if Masicka answer to this garbage. Skillibeng is not worthy, and that's my point in that too, Nino. It's disappointing. Like it's disappointing for a man where they must say, yo, bigger in a bigger, well, not even say dancehall. For a man where they must say, yo, bigger than Masicka from an international standpoint. And at least this man I come with, bro, it's embarrassing. It really and truly is embarrassing. No, come beat up my DJ out there. That's embarrassing, bro. But Skillibeng drop. It's so embarrassing. Very, very embarrassing. I may suffer from second-hand embarrassment by listening to that garbage. Waste a whole 2 minutes and odd word out of my time listening to that garbage. That's just garbage right there. Omi Francis in the building. Big up yourself. Oh, is it Omi or O'Neill? O'Meal. Oh, it's O'Meal Francis in the building. Big up yourself in O'Meal. O'Meal, so why Brief Boss never answer Masicka when him call him name? Them did say Brief Boss nothing answer, so why Masicka for answer? No, that's a great question right there. Can I get somebody to answer that question? O'Meal have a question in the chat there. Can somebody answer that? That's a great question. So that's my point. Like why we keep on moving and switching around the goalposts. Why some man get for answer, some man not get for answer. When some man don't answer, it's okay. But when some man not answer, oh, you're a coward. You understand? So that's my thing. And since as y'all want to stir the pot as far as vendetta is concerned, help me to understand, because I saw this clipping today here, and I need some clarity and confirmation on it. Hold on, wait there. Right here, so. Need some confirmation on this. Vendetta, what happened at Reggae Sunfest in 2022?
And the man say, John,
what happened at Reggae Sunfest in 2022? What happened at Reggae Sunfest in 2022? Let's hear this clipping real quickly. I need some answers on this one.
3 times for alkaline. No bad. Them talk. And the man say, John, 3 times for alkaline. No bad. Them talk it in vain. And the man say, John, 3 times for alkaline. Hear me say upon the flight. Upon the blood clot flight. One flight attendant say, yo, Masicka say you don't bad. You talk it in vain.
You don't bad. You talk it in vain. You don't bad. You don't bad.
And the man get alkaline the blood clot update. I love that, but him do it in a way. And the man say it on 3.
Need to find a full clipping for that video. Anybody can find this and send it to me. I would greatly appreciate this. So I need answers for that clipping, your people. I need answers for this vendetta. Like explain to me what going on right here, so. What is a madness Jeffrey I talk about? Like what am I talk about right here, so with that Reggae Sunfest 2022 thing? The what going on right there, so. Because Alkaline and Masicka has been jabbing at each other for years. But when they make it seem like Alkaline alone a jab at Masicka, and Masicka are the coward in a dancehall. So that me need a full clip in here. Me need a full clip in here so me can dissect it and see what really are going on right here. So you get what I'm saying? So again, what we're not gonna do, we're not gonna move the goalpost round and round and make it seem like, you know, it's just a one-sided thing and you know, one man of the man because him always you get what I'm saying. However, this other man, like, yeah, we need some answers for that clip in here. So yeah, man, me come across a clip in here today. I'm gonna love to hear the whole story behind it.
Time for alkaline. No bad. Them talk it in vain. And the man say it 3 times for alkaline here. Me say upon the flight, upon the blood clot flight, one flight attendant say, yo, Masicka say you don't bad, you talk it in vain.
You don't bad, you talking missing. You don't bad. You don't bad. That's it.
And the man give alkaline the blood clot update. I love that, but him do it in a way. And the man say it 3 times for alkaline. No bad.
Yeah, yeah. To the Vens, what's going on here? What's going on here? Well, let me see something. All right, people. All right. All right, let's see what's going on here in the chat. Let's see what's going on here in the chat. All right, see some people fly down. Some people fly down in the chat here. So yeah, guys, I need the full audio or the full clipping behind this one in terms of, because I want to know what Jeffrey is talking about here. Culture 8109 say Ted Masicka the third and did a says a third Masicka the third and the one was that you pick culture 8109 that you pick. John was star that you really pick. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right, Paradox Smarting in the building. What Paradox is saying sense? What's that? What does that what that mean? All right, Glenn Roy Green in the building. Masicka style ABC artist already. Listen to Masicka AK when Masicka says something about type of skin. Right there. So Masicka style him again. All right. So now you got have me go listen back to AK for that one, Glenn Roy. Yeah, man. Thank you for that clarity. Cedric, how are you doing? Big up yourself and a good night. Big up yourself. All right, let's see what's happening in the chat right now. Yeah, man. Oh, Paradox is saying sense is a Masicka this. Okay. All right. I see what's going on here in the chat. All right. Longest is also saying that Alkaline dropped sense in December 2021. Longest says Masicka run. Okay, all right. You guys can hold on to what you hold on where that is concerned. All right, but who is Masicka talking about when he said them don't bad? Them talking is in vain. Talking in vain? It's not the first time you hear Masicka come up with that song. Talking about vain. You know, so we have some unanswered things here that need to be rectified. You know, so make that make sense there for a second. Lex Boss on the panel. Big up yourself, Lex Boss.
Yeah, dude, Mellz. You good?
Yeah, man, but good, man.
Alright, what motive night?
But you know, talking about some things happening in the space, and of course, we're still, you know, talking about the album. Of course, cannot lose sight of that. Like, you know, I'm the steadfast, even though the 1 week is behind us, but make sure that we are still doing our due diligence, streaming the album, and if people are out there like really and truly don't buy the album yet, what we're waiting on, we need to buy the album.
What that to the pan? Instagram?
What's that?
The thing I'm say right now.
No, it's a clipping that I got from off TikTok today.
I'm sending something on Instagram.
Oh, you sent me something.
I will have a laugh.
John was star.
Send a link. Just put a link here so I go. I must come make problem in that place.
Hold on, John. Let's see what's going on right here. So. Well, on the people, I'm gonna check and see what's going on. Who met this Lex?
One of the top Gaza lieutenant. You see, you realize such man like it. You know, realize the frag you like it post.
Oh my God.
You saw one name in the West. You remember one YouTuber his name Blessed Gaza Diva.
No, sir.
You never know that when Carter they are prison man. And she did one of the first YouTuber where they have vlogged the Carter. She's named Gaza Blessed Diva.
Me also some holy power woman in the out. I don't know where them run gone. Maybe she one of them women that hear about, possibly.
Well, she I get this name post, but she did take off her name, take off the Gaza off her name and just Blessed Diva.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's you realize the statement I make, and you realize the boss call sign panic. Probably all of them people are prominent people. All of people in my call out are prominent people in the Gaza. Like the people been there from day one.
Okay.
So one little problem also.
Yeah.
I know we must start flipping on stool and stuff. Turn over the Anansi house. How much can be hated, so man?
They were telling some Masicka most hated in a dancehall right now, I tell you. Man. Right now it's like they probably have a bounty upon their head right now. I tell you, everybody does everybody does see it.
The word upon the street is that the industry want to replace Vibes Cartel with Masicka. That's why industry aside with Masicka. Don't need it.
Jano.
Yeah. What the album? All the people who receive the album.
Them are, in my opinion, they are receiving it well now, because remember that I am literally, out in this, on the media on a day-to-day basis, and the things that I'm seeing are some good reception. Obviously, when it comes to honor roll, when it comes to that song, it has been take the street by storm, definitely. Breakout hit from the
One.
Cedric, go on, make it yourself.
Hey, me there. Hey, yo, how would that just talk a while ago?
Lex Boss.
Yo, Lex Boss. You see Powers were really suit you today.
Is that?
You see Powers were a new spell were really suit find outside dog.
What that there?
A new spell, man. When you use it today for such girl channel. You there over there today?
No, we must see live. How going?
No, brother, the man have a power now. Dog find out they have a power now. The man said the whole like crux them over today to blood. The man them turn off the comment, dog. The man them move the comment from must about 50 comment to about 300 hard comment to that in a split second.
Well, which post that?
Same one I talked about a while ago.
That's why so much crux comments in there.
Brother, the man them go. The man them go over the dog. I mean, man have to turn off the blood clot comment, bro.
I don't know.
Man have to turn off the comment. Yo, me there work at me, they do laugh in the dog. Man say, yo, who make me find out? Say me have that the power them, I go abuse it.
Well, you have to be responsible to,
Brother, today was fun, dog, I swear.
Yeah, man.
The man them just a crash. The crash out is crazy, dog. The Masicka hate is real.
Yeah, man. But you see, the album is well received because I don't know if I my feed, but I can't scroll on Instagram and I can't scroll on TikTok without
Without
people
seeing
are
some
use the
album, a
sound.
song from the album.
Especially you see the craft sound and the one song a day. And you see the spin I used to.
Hey, that pointless song, you know. I feel like that pointless song there go global, bro. Pointless, that song there, it sound like a they don't know. Like I don't know, bro. It just powerful, bro.
Something special about Pointless. That song that when we listen to the album, that song that the first song that really grabbed me. Me say, yo, that
Yeah,
song,
man, that song that grabbed me.
Yeah, me see the African them are John Tate, you know.
The
That song they
pointless.
coming like
Yeah, the
wait,
African love that
pick
pointless
out
song.
one song wait. What that song they go again? Shit man. I'm not change this. What the next one there? The next powerful song that with Masicka and I
Well,
can't along there.
Suicide no that I wish which one?
Stay strong. Did that come
Oh
like
yeah.
that's yeah man. That one,
Stay
yeah, you have that,
strong.
yeah man. Man, I tell
Yeah.
you, the song they powerful, pointless. And then the
Yeah.
next song we grow from is still breaking. What is song called?
Breaking chains, breaking chains,
Yeah
man.
man,
I still
Man,
breaking
like
love.
chains.
Ochi my one of my
And
favorite, you know.
the album
Like
just got
that,
there, man. Dog.
like that.
Yo, we can't play the album and just put it on play and just
I
listen.
mean, I'll tell you the
That's a
truth,
crazy.
bro.
Not even have to stick to a
I, I
song,
tell,
bro.
I tell you the truth. I don't know if I just because I not really my like the only song where me listen to it, but grab me right away would that be the G Wagon.
G Wagon, he grabbed me a fuck. Bad
You don't
grab,
know,
bro.
I don't know,
Hey,
my not for
Cedric,
listening so
Cedric,
much.
especially the last verse there when him said, "Bad man, she love." No, 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 no.
Oh man, I tell you,
Yeah, the last,
that G
especially
Wagon,
the
bro.
last verse there. Oh,
Hey, that G Wagon, they don't sleep on a song there. May I tell you?
me, I tell it, bad man.
Yeah.
I like the beat.
Shaka Zulu, wicked, brother. I might
Yeah.
tell you say 50 Cent jump on that track there. Let me tell you.
Question. Me have to whisper. How is Skilly gone? Me not hear from Skilly.
Yo, no,
No,
you be
wait there,
talking
no, wait
loud.
there,
Yeah,
wait there. No,
You
no,
be
whisper, wait
talking
there.
loud.
In a lose then, right?
God,
Listen,
him
the
say,
man step up by shoes lace and drop, man.
hey, me see the man delete everything.
Fucking
I'm see man,
fool.
when me see man drop on a story, me think of somebody clash. When me look, I want white girl, me see a dance to a song. I say,
Yeah.
so what so he does, I want cry, he does the crash out. So him back to reality,
I'm Masicka the attention them they want, man. They not get
Yo,
it.
Hey,
you know,
when we see a run with it? When we see a
you
run
know,
with it? You see
you know, I'm
intense.
giving a reference
Come like
to
instance, with that did marker down. Say one little
mm,
check, you ever see man a build all video. And the first me was the film story active. Every peer repost him I get repost, it's a repost.
me even
When I
want to
say,
give a reference to my boy. That time, hey, when this song that got getting fucking fool.
Yes, yes, Cedric. A shot road card, I
Dog
shot
shot
himself.
himself.
Let's go what he got.
hey,
Oh
say,
my god.
me say yo,
But
them a
hey,
beat him, Them a beat him. Me I tell us, the people don't say yo, I'll link up for say
Yeah.
no sense. I say yo, why people must say yo, fool. Cartel the bus and you take up it more than the people with cartel bus. That even son them in defending
what
like was he run
surprised me
out.
about him though, dog, man, I come and argue with people, bro. Just
Bro,
argue.
Yes, me
Brother,
see it, me see it. Me see the man I argued. Me say like you have to show you how it really bother him. If,
at the
and then
crux.
them a tag Masicka in the song. Me say like bro, like that's just
I'm
that
not
was weird.
tag him. A collaboration. Is a collaboration. He want must have collaborate on the post. I'm not tag Masicka. Hey, me say the crux them. This show me say the crux them powerful. Remember they say Masicka on the fan base. But this has
Mm-hmm.
shown me how powerful the crux can be because the crux them I do all I work in a Masicka I do what the crux them remind me how powerful it is to have a fan base. Me tell people say as an artist, in order for you to have longevity in this music business, you have to have a fan base. If you don't have a fan base, you're not gonna last long as an artist. That's why I see enough artists fall off because you see the fan base, I will support you through thick and thin. You see me? Why you think so Alkaline can survive for so long? For your name still are in now. I'm fan base. We must say when he disappear from the scene. I the man them out, I look man them out up on the internet, I keep him relevant. So I have to give him props in Ghana fan base. And remember, them say Masicka don't have a fan base. Him can't sell out no show and stuff for it. And then I realize that people have always root for the underdog. You know why Masicka, why Alkaline has been so successful because him strive more on being hated. So now that position is no longer his. Is like a massacre turn now. People have always support the underdog. You see, all of this a fight you see Gaza do, and then just a do the extreme. People hate it, and because people hate it, people can always support the other person. And that reached them. Then I understand, see, all of this thing where all this extra thing where you see Kevin and the whole of them are do is it left a bad distaste in a people among people are say, why not fight the youth so? Why not fight the youth so? Because them a do too much and the too much them a do just make more people just side with Masicka. So all if they neutral, then just say, no sir, do not take this thing too far, automatically go over automatically. And by that, Masicka have gained more respect and more new fans. Because once you go against the grain, to be honest, the best thing nothing ever do, I have to rate him out. You see all of this thing when push and make the split go on and we just cut them off. It's like cutting off the death weight because you know realize if the man carry just a get big win, like the man just a break chains. I tell you, so the dog a burn bridges and the dogs a break chains. I'm proud of Masicka, man. You say the dog just a take over the place. Yo, I'm at the talk of the town, you know, bro. And you know the best part about it? No man can say them are half a feed them strength. All of this way you see. You know what my afraid pan? I choose them afraid pan, you know, because them say if we go number one pan the billboard and move Bob Marley, may I tell you say some man are gonna have a heart attack out here.
Man, if I can't got some hospital alone can't hold them. If I can't some of them are some mad house, go let them go.
Mellz, you know, sisters, yo, the bad man a show upon the whole fart, you know, can remember, you know. Why has Masicka sell out his show and people talk about it? Him have to post up all I shows them when he sell out. And I try
Yes, Mr. J.
talk about
Progress
my
that talk
kids.
about that.
And
Me laughing out like me said that man here is so pathetic. It goes for
me
show
not see
say you
Sean Paul.
really bad mind and frightened Friday out here. And
Me not see
want him
Sean.
to tweet. Like the
Me not
fuck?
me not see Sean. Me not see Sean Paul and Shaggy and all of them man they and Buju them a do that.
Not,
And then when
even
they that thing,
not even alkaline, cause alkaline a sellout show from how long now. Me never see them man come out and a show off.
and
Buju
then
and
that
them Monday.
and you see
Like
that poster, Mills, when we send
mhm.
you, you see from the simple fact say you like that poster, show you say you
Mhm.
deeply hate Masicka.
Yeah.
Because you also can't hide it. No, you're not hiding it.
Not
You are
hide it
doing it
no
on that
more, man.
style.
Marvin
Because no
sheep
people,
in my bidding. Mm-hmm.
I can't remember no people say, oh, why must God fight against cartel? And cartel out there show love. I remember I said, oh, I'm preaching positivity. Oh, I just love and all that stuff. But you still you like a post where the man you literally I said, fuck Masicka, that, this and that and that. That shows you deep in yourself. All the way
Mm-hmm.
Masicka said was true. He was a snake. But
Mm-hmm.
you know, you can't only pretend for so long. Because you come out here and talk about how you're changed and all that stuff. We not see it. We just see this, we just see a older version of your former self. You see me? Selfish
Mm-hmm.
little motherfucker. That's all I can say. You see me?
Yeah, man. You don't want nobody within a dancehall, bro. See them remember they go pluck off the crown off a beanie man head. Them pluck it off. Beanie me even know say they get replaced. Pluck it off her head and put it on film head.
To
And
be
me can
honest,
say Beanie do more for dancehall than him right now. Me I tell
to
you.
be honest, no Mills. Masicka never want, Masicka tell you, he don't want to be no king of dancehall. He just see himself as a king. So I didn't just feel like say king one somebody have to be king like the man never say want to be a king and dancer, but guess what? Them just
That's
hate
not
the
enough.
youth.
Like another that alone, bro. Are the goat type, are the goat title and that them a ball over same way. The
Right
goat.
now, if really and truly if them are complain about it for only one goal, you have to give it to Bounty Killer. And they say that if you don't want to push it, they say because no for the youth that don't achieve a Bounty achieve in I'm prime. No, nobody never say nobody no dance artist perform a
And
super.
how many great artists he has brought to the forefront as well. You know what I mean?
Man,
Yeah.
I tell them man, yo, Masicka man, proud man,
But me
proud
not
man.
know say
Right now,
skilly run got, but me
yes,
not know skilly run got. Why skilly not answer to intense, bro? The body's international thing. Why no intense supposed to be a little chicken nugget film? Why am run gone?
I say intense nearly kill him there. Intense nearly kill him, you know. I run, he run. I hit song. I the big song when he get failed, you know. Cause when he get the big song, he run gone from the war. You know. So intense I carry belly. You know what I mean? So I him wrong, cause I guess if you need that this Masicka shouldn't this intense. I like you rising up. Somebody from the dead. So you no long intense one little come back. You think you not gonna run with this? I run with it. And then me as a reticle one piece of theme back to cause me in a
Yeah,
comment section
Ritical
of
drop
this.
something. I see Ritical drop something tough today. Me see it, man. This morning, me see it. Not today. This morning, me see it. Him drop something.
But you know, see a 2 day story this. Can nobody not talk skill and thing again?
All the intense song, when nobody even talk about it, more than so.
No.
But Masicka, what the blood? Hey, Masicka and them pulse out here. Bombardos.
I tell you, watch it, but like a batch them my bust up with my fame back.
Jay in the chat said, didn't Masicka say he and Cartel have no problems? He just clout him for supporting Leroy. If you get clout, yes, or you mean by come out so and sit there, see send out skilly bang there. You see how pattern work. You understand? All the pattern really actually work.
I tell you the truth, you know. I'm sick of playing my against, you know, because sick of them. They don't like him one bit. I'm a pre, but they my pre say, yo, no, I try to show no so I preach positivity. Yeah, and then idea. Me not have a problem with you, really and truly. Because you can't hear the man say you can't stop me. Me great already, you know, you can't stop me. Me done passing step, so you there I hate for me, you can't stop me again. Me done boss already. You understand me I say? So you can't stop Sika anymore. They try to. They can't stop him. You see, Leroy put on all. You know, I don't think really Leroy perform that class song there anymore. I left him alone. Yeah, man. How you dog with the there early and gone?
I never realized. Look, like I realized that in the morning. I say, man, jump off and go. But just look, like I realized that the day. You know, the Jano. I'm glad Masicka na answer still. Bro, waste of time, bro. And everybody, every dog barking is answer, bro.
Well, me that beat Masicka fiance. Can you hey, prime your album and you there answer you that boy we can make one good album. I just said I mind giving them a try play for Masicka. Any of the answer, Mellz, most people never but I pre the album. People have to listen class song and so.
You know about that them want distract the people them from. That them
Album
want
too
distract the
great.
people the album.
Album too great. Man, I tell you, when me turn on TikTok, I see all Gaza people. All Gaza people. You know, see all the thing when me send the whole the album cause all of this, you know. I say, oh, now like the album and I share the album and very, very, very. So when good music hit, man, you have to just start shoot, man. People, yeah, fret them, fret, man. Nah, continue the show, Mellz. Man, I take you out.
Just one thing before you go, you know, realize one summer the pan spot the civil pan trending pan Spotify.
I lie.
Yeah, man, the numbers go pan trending pan Spotify. But me go watch the numbers throughout the week, and cause like me surprised the Hannah roll not reach there yet. So me need the people them for stream up the Hannah roll for get it pan the popular and trending on Spotify for Masicka. Cause right now all our slip and slide and bossy the up there on the chart for Masicka right now.
Man, I lie, man, I want, glad if Masicka move Bob Marley, you know. Just move him, man, for a week. If I'm 1 week, man, move Bob Marley, man, root him up. And bury that spot there. Man, I'm glad if you get the number 1, man.
Yeah, man, one Sam they are number 7 and bossy the number 6 and slip and slide the number 4.
You tell you the region?
Upon Spotify, man, the popular, so you have it, the top 10 popular songs and the people them a stream.
So maybe like now my Spotify can't tell her like if a US top 7 Spotify in a US or UK or not. Like where I see it.
US Spotify me look on, man.
So wait, so you go number 10 in UK and number 7 in US?
Alright, let me show you me thing there. Yeah, man, because I say the Spotify chart them different based on the region.
Yeah,
so my Spotify are the US region. So like right now you can see every artist like have a popular songs or popular chart. So yeah, man, as you can see here, so you know hit and run. It always a run panting. They have Clot. That's what a bad collab there. They are number 2 and 3, and you have White's number 3. slip and slide number 4 right there. So Rich Text the number 5, but I have a feeling me know why Rich Text the right there, because when Masicka pop up a London in a Wadi area, that song there, I realize that the UK people them love it over there too, and even from Barclays and stuff, I feel like say that's why the number 5. No, both they're number 6 and one song they're number 7. Mute, mute one of them song there and Tyrant and 20 Matic
Wait,
people
how
listen
much?
on a
How much
radio.
one? The tunes, oh, it's
One song
closing.
281.
Alright, they're closing to 300. But me, I said the album scream over
Over 5 million.
but me like them say 18% of that they are US streams. Are the iTunes
18%.
really got? Are the iTunes really got? Did take how far we reach on a Billboard they still no? The iTunes chart I go. If iTunes chart, if we do great there, no say Billboard are active. And the pure sale, boy, I mean, I know some get them. I know some me do a lot towards the pure sale. Cause when me home co-worker them, me just tell them say listen, I'm a part of a group, I'm trying to win a competition.
Lord God, Lex.
No big man, me say listen. I need to get 5. I'm trying to win. I'm trying to compete with some people. I'm trying to get some album sales. I need 5. I need 5 sales, and you are gonna you are gonna make the 5th sale. Need it for support, man. And you know, some people will support. Some people, if they might give me a long chat, me just Apple pay them $11 to sale. I'm just the F1 and buy it. Some will get to work, screenshot it and send the receipt back to me. Yeah, man. You know, so I sell at least 20, 25. I know so I have at least 25 out of that pure sale. You see me? Yeah. Working man, I want to see artists with numbers.
Absolutely.
I want to see artists with money. If I not else, if me not go feel well, do nothing else, crack it, getting that number 1 plaque, or at least going Billboard 200. It's hard for go still, like, if David miss it, David sell 5,000 I miss it. So, that's why when me hear from people come up with the argument about Masicka shall sell 10,000 because he's a signed artist, me I say,
I mean, nobody not put no words in our mouth and
I'm
tell we
like,
what we artists sell from
I'm
one of
saying,
us sell.
I'm saying,
They can't make me focus on for them artists and
because Dave, if
promise fake numbers, and then when the time come, then can't withstand them numbers there.
because if Davido signed to Sony and only has sell 5,000 units, that says a lot, you know. You signed to Sony and sell 5,000 units. So that show says not about labels. It is what it is right now.
No, it's
But
up to the fans them to make sure they go out, and that's what I focus on. So when people ask about sales and predictions and this and that, I don't talk about that because nobody now go, Masicka na give me no number, no information to come out to come promise nobody. So I don't promise people no numbers. When me tell the Masicka fans them for do, right? And the people them who love the music and rate the album, bro, like are, who want the artist to succeed, that is for buy the album and stream it the right way. You know what I mean? That's what we need to be out here, doing, pushing forward for the people them to go out and support the artists, by whatever means necessary. I want me to say whatever means necessary. I mean like in a bad way, but in terms of doing what we can to make sure that the numbers are what they're supposed to be, as far as the sales and so on is concerned for the first week. So I just focus on the behavior. Once you focus on the behavior, right, all falls into place.
Sure.
Yeah, so that's what it is. So when I out here, I promise no number and whatnot, and I promise this and I promise that.
But then again, Gaza can't set no rules, so we're not saying on that.
But of Gaza or Vendetta can't set no
But
rules out here if we follow. Right?
the artist said, not that, no boy, no. No man. So when you hear the fan of that, but I have to do this, I have to reply to this, and that's it. don't know. Who is you, man? After a year, we're not signed to no boss. Who's you for stay out there and make rules? I said, Masicka, I feel do this and Masicka not do nothing, man. So me look on it, Mellz. So I'm here tomorrow and I'm more about.
And that's how it's supposed to. That's how it's supposed to be. Like the moving around a goalpost and all that nonsense. Like that makes sense. What good for one person is supposed to be good for everybody else. Like you have the guys of Laga, them they come out very excited and I promise numbers and whatnot. Who did promise to left YouTube if them get such and such a numbers, and when the numbers them come out far from it, type of thing. You know what I mean? And you know where that is concerned.
All right. What? Where DJ I come from? Road town. Milk pass some whole video. We must kind of Elmo shirt, Elmo hat.
Yeah, the pink shirt you talk about.
I'm see that their back is not goat skin. Say
Na
yo.
goat skin, Bomba. Speaking of goat skin, I wait there, yo. I have it. I if you upload it to my StreamYard so I can have it. Cause when I see it, I say, oh, this I have this pan rapid pan rotation all on there. What am I do with it? Wait there. Oh, see it here. I tell us everything the man do intentional, bro. Everything the man do.
On the coke, some in the black, this a cat, some a short, man. Go, look on the soap. No money sparker that the master ever wrote. Bring a force, like a no, like a float, you want to kind of poof on the butt. On the coke.
Yeah. Yeah, they mean say, Masicka copy Alkaline clothes, but Alkaline look more for like when out the Barclays look like more of a cowboy look to me. Based on the look when go for
Alkaline go for the moon, we go for the Rami. Just they say there, you me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yo, we see it, man. I say, yo, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, actually, I want the goat suit. The goat, man.
And funny enough, so my cousin called me today though, and we a talk about the cars from what they might try to get to me. I need their talk and stuff, and they must say, oh, like, and the blanket we have looks similar to that thing where the goat suit thing. I say, the fuck is this? I say, like, coincidence, nah? The blanket when they him on the couch with him show me and I say, yo, John, no. Everything the man do is intentional, man. I tell you.
Yeah.
Look at them alone of style and gimmicks and know if or if get on people's skin.
Yo, one thing is DJ and any suit that put on look say it's expensive, It just know if he put himself together and stand out,
with suit, with like the man, with suit Lex, the one when they wear when new again shit. Me was French Montana call him out on stage. That suit they did bad no bombardos. Me if remember that suit there.
Why you have too much?
So much when French Montana call him up on stage. That suit they did but it's a jeans but you like it have some like a paint and sitting splash pan it and stuff. Tough. And you see Jem Milan and say, yo, she like him style, man. I like him dress and stuff.
I tell you the truth, Mellz. It was at one point I said, so like me, CJ Milan a jewel over dog. So like you know man talk about him, I said, so like come on, man, Mellz. You like yo, no mask have the masculinity.
Image. You want to say it's about the image, bro. It's about the image.
How often you hear somebody talk about an artist and they talk about the image? They say, look at his swag, the way he's I'm say, yo, CJ Milan, love his swag.
Go easy, man. Go easy.
Remember, man tell you, all about the image. Hey, tell them, man. Females, them come out, man. Tell them. When you're Jeffrey, I talk about, Masicka don't have female fans. Masicka don't have female.
What? Girl, in love Masicka like a cook food. I want to
hey, you don't want to have female, you say step forward. I tell them, man, they don't understand, say. You see, image, elephant man tell you, image is everything, thirst is not. I say, image is everything, thirst is nothing, right? first perception, once you step out, you see the people start look on what you wear, and them start formulate a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
See such man in their 50s, no matter how much, no matter how much money him spend on it, he could have brand fan out to that money. I've never seen that man put himself together and he look like my smaggy man. No matter the man make rich, expensive clothes, like somewhere you get from the gift shop.
Jano.
Listen, man, how Masicka do it? Effortless, man. Me I tell you, me see how the woman them love off the dog. And I say yes, cause the dog put himself. The dog give the ladies a type of masculinity. That can even put yourself together. Enough of them artists them chaka chaka and thing. That's why the look at Masicka, yeah, say yeah, you see a star. Can I just say people not just go after where them hear them, go after where them sit to. See, I sing about certain things. You're supposed to be a reflection. You understand me? I say. So yeah, man. I tell a man, yo, the man step out of back is man where the man put himself. Yeah, thumbs up, the image up, the songs them up, like the whole
Carry
demeanor.
himself well, man. Carry himself
Bro,
well.
you see the interview with DJ with Miss Jackson Miller. Look how the man look just up on the interview. Tell him, man.
Put together, man.
Well put together, man. And that's why people take him serious. Like the respect of Mr. Masicka have out here. Me not see no other artists I get it so easy. Like as a dancer artist. Do the maths. Enough people out here. We give them respect. Somehow Masicka gain it. Mr. Buju say, yo, enough people not getting respect so easy. And the man respect Masicka. Look on the Marleys, them, all them people. When them talk about Masicka, they talk about them as in high regard as a dancer artist. Me not see no other dancer artist really I get that them type of praise there. Mellz, you know Mellz? Which other dancer artist right
Of
now?
course, you're on point, man. Because I must say, is like the man bring himself a certain type of way from the music, to the man sing. The man highly respectable out here, and that's just facts.
Look on the lineup of artists will come on him show. You realize yes, you had a Tyrus Riley. Bro, Tyrus Riley, I one of them man when you know see and I come to me and I come, you're not gonna see him on anybody show, you know. Walk out, you know, if you not get booked, you know, you're not. Enough of them artists, if you're not booked, you know, see them are walk up and show, you know, man. You see all the Swiss beat, when I see Swiss beat, I say, huh? That's surprising. As a dancer artist, and you have somebody like Swiss beat where just a pass through.
Yeah, man, I show him respect, man. To yo, I tell you.
Bro, I tell us the level, the way how Masicka do him thing. So when Masicka say when him signed to label, him signed for structure, I totally understand what he was saying. If you check it, him album roll out tell it all.
And don't forget the part too, Lex was say, yo, like sign or not as the artist, you have to put in a work.
But guess what? You still need structure. You realize how the whole album thing, how things were just put in place. The interviews were there, the promotion run, like like family and friend thing where it is all over the place. And man, I'll just go up on Instagram and say, yo, but album will come out here. People I said this now work or like the way how Masicka did him stuff, like you can see the professionality in him work. Yeah, the different types of interview in there, so like in there England and the interviews are lined up. You got AJ, then you got on it, and then you see him got BET Action, Amazon News, like the way how everything organized, you can see same team at work. Even the Barclays, when you hear CJ Milan say two things, she said the fan base, she love how the fan base operate. They promote the artists and all that stuff. That was wonderful. Because she see all the work going at the space. And he said Masicka have a team where them share ideas and all them stuff there. And in the show you can see where the ideas, because me never say shit, enough of them things that do at other shows, especially like with the slip on side and you see the carnival girls and come out with the pool. Like there's so much things where you can say it was a collective effort.
Mm-hmm.
So all them little things.
Well, on the likes, guys. Boy, I only have 38 likes on the live. Yeah, guys, like up the live, please, and thank you. Me have 54 on in here. You know, whether bushwatchers are not gonna like up the live. 38 likes alone, me see on the live, guys. Make sure so we are like up the live, please, and thank you. Subscribe to the channel if we're new, and you guys can leave a donation on the live as well. Big up on yourself, like up the live, people. Go through, Lex.
Yeah. So that's what we need in a dancehall Mellz, like structure. Enough dancehall artists, I think if they had structure, they would have go way on discipline. I think they would have be way far.
And
But
really
one
and truly love the music too, Alex. That's a part of it too, because some of them not really love the music. Yeah.
true. Enough of them love what you can get from it.
Mm-hmm.
No, but yeah, well, and believe me, man, this is that Barclays thing there. Enough dance I hate it. It's a very artist I hate Masicka. To be honest, I said no shades, but some man through them do some pop promotion and them song they go further than Masicka song on the YouTube. In their talk crazy, but Barclays show him say you need to, you know. Careful when I size up. You see me? Because a lot of things were said out here, and a lot of people they are pushing up. But game change the album here, drop the album, and how the man take over the internet. Must a little young youth them take over every day. Skipper, man, I'm Skipper, Mercs, them man. When I want the name about force, I can have it. Where Tamalia spawn. Agent we say man dancer hero. I'm little minions there. They are run around and I like them are the toughest thing. And them control Jamaica space. And the Masicka Japan nuclear and the only somebody we see actually hold him one. Sorry, no, we are Mali done. You see me? So all little things that's why I tell you. You have to give Sika and props. That's why they intend to say in crooks to get it to but that a data crime. No people thought what's that this is not to me it's not at this.
And this that there's as a statement and until that happen we will see.
It's like my size up and I say, yo, listen, me can't go manage, me know say you're not my opinion, me can't go manage you, so me not even gonna look your way because guess what? Me giving myself, want give it to you. Why? Me myself want fire after you, but guess what? When I really think about it, no, sir, me can't go take on. Me take on skill it, but left that to Alkaline them. Cause Alkaline them have the fan base and all that stuff and thing. To me, is a form of respect in a sense where it have to make it clear, say, the man one side is no friend because when Skilly do that, he's like in there trying to send a message like must say, yo, a group up or so an idea intense, intense when the time after make it clear, say him on one side, them not depend no, it's not a plan thing. You understand me I say? So you have to understand, say him have to do and have to do. Kudos to him. But that alone show you say him not get too cocky. Cause him know say a Masicka that. The respect that that's why it paid me heart when me see her. Nigeria or do what him do.
You want to mention me disappointed afraid. Me say them a little boy them still them young to you have to see with them still. You see me? Because from him go pull up all the Spotify numbers and I show the 10 million compared to show you how little him know because that's supposed to tell us say yo the collab them when do with Kyla and shake it to the max that I got push up him in monthly listeners. So that is not even a skilly by himself. You understand? So like that makes sense.
Mellz,
You know what I'm saying?
him burn bridge whenever need to be burned. And that's why I see him courage stuck and he not gonna reach now because him simple minded. Yo, say if he keep his mouth shut and just do the right, there was a possibility in the future there could be a collab with him Masicka, you know. Or because guess what? When him drop him song, one of the good song when him drop for a year with that motivation song there.
You remember the song, the man, a bad
Masicka
piece of
like it,
song,
you know.
that man.
Masicka like, I think him like it and comment on it, you know.
Yeah, Masicka like it and comment on it, man, and him and thing there.
So
I remember when Masicka call himself the king thing there too, him did come out with a king thing there too. To show forth him a king. Cause in the same video there, him have a king thing there. A
so
crown
I
and
tell her, man, so all little you did have to just wall out. This now no and you this no concern you. You can't keep your mouth shut and just know say alright then.
yeah,
And I
still
did.
standing. See Chedrick share the song there in the chat. Still
Oh
standing.
God, man. Me say the man run out and try for this sicker. Me say youth. Oh, you're so
Yeah,
dumb.
look at you. Just look at you. Go sit down on the side of home or something. Yeah.
You know who you it's like you're burning bridge, but that doesn't need to be burned because guess what? You weren't a part of the equation, you weren't a part of the discussion. Why put yourself in that predicament now? Because guess what?
Just
If
your
Sika
type,
did
bro.
rate you, him no rate you again. Just make that no man. Sick, what you could what if you wanna say nothing no skilly, you could have still have be friendly skilly and still in the future cool with Masicka because guess what? You choose a new child. Do it like how alright. Why you think Dexter Daps they stay neutral throughout everything? Because you understand the business. Why burn bridges where you don't have to burn? Because you don't know where the future will. So once you not in there directly, stay out of it. It no concern you. That you have to use your head. You know this business, you have to use your head. And when me see him do that, Mellz, me say, bro, you know, so when them say one young artist step on the album, a female was the first name I think of. Come and say yours. But me I wonder if I carry feelings over that or so. But me I'm saying, like we have to turn youth, you don't know. I know like I one album. I know this like this are the fire are the only album Sika have or you don't know. You might end up there on a singles, you don't know where the road might lead us. So why burn the bridge? When me see the man do it, Mellz, I begs you, fuck. And then me see him delete it after. I'm like, it's too late, bro.
I could have seen it already. Fucking idiot. Longest, just so you know that when it comes, and you know that as well, I don't know why would you ask that question. Asking why Masicka this cartel by that chain of thought. You know, Masicka, that is a different situation from when you inject yourself in a situation, right? Cartel it I forget this because cartel send out Tommy Lee for disrespect Masicka. Masicka know that. So versus why me go play with the middleman when we can go at you directly. Come on, and I got like son and no war go. You know, like me so they can go on like on a smart out here, see like on a know or out a war go, bro. Why deal with the middleman and they can go directly at the man who send you? That different compared to what Nigeria did. Nigeria inject himself in our conversation in our war when have nothing to do with him. Go and play aside and then change your mind. Don't fucking change your mind. Stick to where you stick to and that's it.
Mellz,
So that's just where that is concerned.
if you make somebody do business on your behalf, right? Don't you have to sign a power of attorney or something like that? Nobody can just get up and go to the bank and say, I'm gonna do business on behalf of Mellz. I could all your sister or brother. Them cannot do it though. So Tommy if you just get up and say, oh, me have a warrior man on behalf of cartel and you what am I do for I will stand up and not do nothing about it. I expect say you know I will get the flame. Nobody can do nothing in your name without you giving it the go ahead. Believe that make is a mess, Mellz? There's no way you're telling me say you just turn up blind eye. Oh, yo, me go out here. I'm gonna diss this man on your behalf, and you can't tell me nothing. And you just sit aside and watch him do it. Bro, come on, people need to stop act like them stupid. Remember some Masicka just perform Atlanta, a year show, right? In none of bad vibes against you, right? Of course, I'm gonna feel like say, bro, after the whole Sunfest and your minions them, come out and attack me. I go up on a social, I go up and turn on my life, which I've never seen Masicka do. Masicka never turn on live and address nothing, but nothing yet. Me never see Masicka turn on in live and address things. And the man turn on live and say, yo, people, and me and the promoter have a little thing. Me and Cartel good. Me have no me and Cartel good. And the man address nothing. And the man any in life. If Masicka did a carry ill feel, why would he even go through that the extent? Because him see where the narrative that's been spinning out here, and the man I try get in front of it, and I try
the narrative, yeah.
and I try correct it. Well, guess what? If you're every time reveal all, because see, the other day me say Mad Sus make one post. You see how long him a pre-Masicka? I find them there jail him a pre-Masicka, you know, so mind games them been playing out here, you know.
Yeah.
And then you hear Nuffy talk about how if you listen when Nuffy say a long time I tell the boss say, you know, real and rare, and how from the show and this and that from wireless we pass you and you know to heal me and rare. And then we find out say Nuffy I carry fees because Masicka in the one to be Masicka hype man and Masicka saying the depth on that. So if you listen to all them people, they hated Masicka from the beginning, and then just they look for the right timing, and then just saw an opportunity and then just run with it. And then you know Cartel crop long time. Because if what system are you had this have the discussion from jail and then you come out and act like say you rate the man and all that thing there. That shows say you's a mind, you's a user and a manipulator. Because if you and Matsus have them feelings of find they behind the bar, why come out of jail? I look I run down the man, I sign rum and I talk about oh you know, you're the baddest things, why it's on my song and all them stuff there. So you're being a hypocrite as well. But enough people now look on it like that. I'm not trying to make it like a Masicka. The difference is sometimes Masicka learn the game as well. Sometimes you have to play the hypocrite too.
Yeah.
You know, say a person I like you, but the idea is business. So you just do the business. So if when me hear people talk about how he bad my Vance Cartel, I'm a fight them. I say, didn't he hear what Matsu said? Them a pre from them they are jail. When the Masicka say something about any boy with tattoo and blah blah blah. So a long time they have the youth under premiums, but they are trying to manipulate to see if they can drain the youth energy. But then but one of him out get the best of him and him act too fast and should have just hold it. So all them little things that man show you say Cartel is a big manipulator, but him say it, him say him a little shepherd and him fancy him a the sheep. So it's just that Masicka are one of them people where can't trick you no craft. I just kill them kind of kill them a bushman. No disrespect to St. Thomas. So they don't really know town craft like that. So them come out them just have Cartel spin around.
Country come a town, man.
Because how the hell me can you are say me big skill at biggest thing internationally. That's how the Gaza people them say. And if you use their metrics, that means I'm bigger than Vibes Cartel. But anyway, if you gonna say, if you say you want this and you make a man convince you to be the prince, his princess, while he remain the king, and if you use your stats, you are people are say you're bigger than him. Make that mean say what kind of manipulation and convincing and reasoning a man have with you to tell you say you are prince and him a king. That surely say you will never be bigger than him. And if you talk about Prince, what about Popcorn? Popcorn will rate.
You just
If
touch
anybody
popcorn to the side, yeah. Stick up in the Lex boss. I have Bob, I call it Bob. Oh, I cannot say that. Bubble colic. A Bob, we call it Bubbleick. Did I say that right? Bubbleico. Did I say that right? Big up to Bubbleico in the chat. Thank you for that 10 on the super chat. Big up a Masicka, baddest artist in Jamaica right now. Trinidad, we're outside. Big up yourself, Bubbleico, for that 10 on the super chat is greatly appreciated. Big up yourself and thank you for those words. Dancehall greatest. Thank you for that. For those words.
Pull up a root, 20 Masicka spa. Benz, empty barrel. He kill a rock chain like Django. Feel like see them. Ain't true, me say fuck them system. See them style.
Run! Run now. Act like your body. Run him down. Oh. Hey, just act like your body. Alright. Run! Hey boy, a 50-69 clip. Run!
Alright,
Somehow.
Now the clip, big up yourself to Babaliko for that 10 on the super chat, greatly appreciated. And also big up to Mars Get for that 10 drills that you sent over as well. Those drills are greatly appreciated. Big up yourself, Mars Get. Thank you for getting the chat going there. Respect. Manners and respect. Big up yourself.
Still stay strong. Still stay strong. I keep my story. Someday I'ma write my name. What me do? Lift me name now like a king. Tell I lift up the.
All right, big up yourself, Mars Get. Thank you for those 10 jewels that you sent over. They are greatly appreciated. Big up. All right, continue, Lex.
No, man, I say, you then I chat dark devil, demons, devil 66 NTP. Yeah, we upon your boss to commit the crime of intense as him on commit. Could like say I'm afraid of alkaline, but not try using a little brain. Start Masicka afraid. But remember, Masicka been calling your boss, but him just ignoring it. So let's see how long I ignore it for. But anyway, no man, big up yourself,
Come on, at the time of the night, big up yourself, Lex Boss. It's always a pleasure when you pass through on the live tonight. Tour 27 minutes in the live, guys. Big up on yourself, thank you for passing through, Lex Boss. Big up yourself. Thank you for your words there. Joining in the panel and the swallow reasoning as per usual. Big up yourself. Thank you for joining on the live tonight, guys. Make sure so we all like up the live, please, and thank you. All right, big up to everybody passing through on the live for tonight. Of course, as you know it, Masicka playing chess, guys, playing chess, not checkers out here. Right? Them say send out Masicka, them say send out to no boss. Right? But nobody can just come call we out, so you understand? They can do we yard and a man come calling out on the yard and I say work people. So one Masicka on the app, one Masicka in a dancehall, never two. As the greatest bounty killer would have said, it's a Masicka. All right, so big up to a DJ, big up to what's happening. Big up to him on that beautiful body of work, the album that he dropped. Definitely a masterpiece. Love to see this album be submitted to win a Grammys, to be submitted for a Grammys, to win a Grammys. Definitely, people. So many good pieces coming out of this beautiful album, and we cannot wait to see what the future has in store for this album so far. As you guys can see, we already make our debut in the UK, and now we have we are having songs from the album making its debut on the Spotify US charts as well. So again, guys, big up to Masicka. Send out to the boss, send out Alkaline, send him out. And a creature we are run when I run a Kingdom Hall, send out Alkaline, send him out. Usher him out. Right? Usher him out. And let's talk. Let's tango where that is concerned. Let's go battle for battle. Let's go pound for pound, right? Take that to the banks, people. So big up to everybody for taking the time to pass through on the live for tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure. It's always a vibe when you guys pass through on the live, guys. Holding a conversation, holding a vibe. And you guys remember to buy and stream the album. If you have not bought the album yet, go and buy the album. Buy and stream Masicka music on all major platforms. Guys, cannot stress that enough. Guys, make sure that we are doing the right thing. They have an album to promote, and we will, while we are focusing on giving other people our attention, definitely we're out here definitely focusing on the album as well. So send out on a boss, all of a sudden we are with one boss. Send out Alkaline, send him out. Take him head out of the cloud, take him foot out of the sand, right? Saw that he was in Trinidad last night. We need to see him, we need to see him pronto. Let him know, send a word that we need him out pronto. All right. So again, Big up to everybody for passing through on the live. It's been an absolute pleasure. Big up to everybody for their support on the live tonight. Big up to everybody for passing through. It's been wonderful. It has been great. And as you guys know it, I will see you guys in the next one. Big up on yourself, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Walk good, stay safe, manners, and respect people.